still have to cut 3 times.
Yep, that's me. Okay.
Because I had a visit of my social nurse today,
Yeah?
so my brain is already pre-scrambled.
Ah.
So,
Yeah, but scrambled is good. That's what I had for breakfast. Scrambled eggs. So,
I was
whoa,
gonna
come on,
say you had
YouTube.
scrambled brains for breakfast.
Yeah.
That's unique.
Ooh, 15 seconds to go live. That is not good. That is not good at all.
Isn't it normally about 10?
Yeah, that's why it's not good.
Yeah, but YouTube lately has again had some
Major
well,
malfunction.
hiccup.
Yeah, I'm still believing it's a server side issue.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, yes.
Well, I got us up on YouTube now,
Yeah,
so
it seems to be working. So, well, that's good. I am so excited for Update 5 that
yeah, me too.
I can't stand it. And, which is really weird. Um, Total Eclipse had put out a video this morning. Or, yeah.
Okay.
And he's on YouTube, but I'll have to link it into my Discord.
yes, please.
And, our power is definitely acting up. So, but anyway, yeah, some suggestions that he had, because one of the things that's going to happen is foundations won't cost just concrete anymore. It's going to cost you 2 iron plate also. So the price of the game has just gone up. And it's going to be a major snafu for a lot of people, because if you want to start your game on grid, this kind of precludes it, because making iron plate by hand is a very slow and tedious process. And then on top of that, making concrete is even slower. So just to lay down basic foundations now is going to become even more difficult at the early onset of the game. So I don't know what other changes they've made, but that's one of them that I heard that, and he confirmed it today. So there's some other changes coming in formulas, so we can expect to have problems with our plants.
Oh.
Yep. And he wasn't
And
sure
I'm,
if
ah,
putting the. I'm going to assume that anything that uses concrete now for floors, walls, foundations, all that shit, is going to require iron plate. So, which is very disheartening. So, but we do have a power snafu. I want to run over to the hub to see if tier 7 and 8 have unlocked.
okay, I'll come. Yeah.
So it
Come
was
on,
it was real
DX.
close last week. So, and I was in here prettying things up, and
Yeah, I saw that. I've been running around like a chicken without a head.
yep.
Like normal.
So, Rob, in your experiment last night getting Sea of Thieves to work, are we going to be able to do the simulcast next week?
we will.
Awesome. That is awesome. Okay. That's going to be fun. So,
Yeah, and people are, for a change, going to be able to see what's happening to the other crew members.
yep.
And hopefully, if Patrick's with us, hopefully he'll stream it too.
We could have 3? Oh my god. I don't think I can take it. So,
It's gonna be so cool for you guys.
yeah, I want to check these coal plants while we're over here. We just got to
Okay.
find a way down just to make sure nothing. Well, see, like 3 of them. Maybe there is a problem over here. I'm going to switch to a jetpack real quick and jet down. Hopefully. I got to pick up some. Remember to pick up more fuel too. Let's see. Is my jetpack working? It is. Okay. Woohoo! Off we go.
Geronimo! Oh shoot. Yeah. Hopefully I don't crash and burn.
Okay. So from here they look like they're all producing. So there really shouldn't be any problem with the coal plants, because the way I designed the system, nobody, by the way, has come up with an alternative to make it work any more efficient or anything that I've seen. And this works every time. So it may not be the most efficient, but it fucking works. So, and the way you can tell if the power plants are not powering up properly, you don't have to check them all. What you do, it's better at night, because you can just check to see if these are all green all the time. And if they're green all the time, That means they are producing power all the time. In other words, they're not cycling. And to show you what I'm talking about is if you look at our power, the black line is our current production. So which is at, depending on what part of the line you're looking at, is 2100 megawatts. And then you see it drop down. The blue line is with, if everything was turned on, that would be our max consumption. You do not want the blue line above the black line. Okay? No. Our maximum capacity that we could possibly generate, and this is including all biogenerators and anything else we have on there, is that little gray line up there. So, and what we're currently using is this orange line. So that's how that works out. You want this line to be flat, the black line. You do not want it oscillating.
Right, but you also want it above the blue line.
Yes, preferably.
Your blue line's above it.
Right, which is telling me that somewhere, and I'm sure it's the fuel generators, there's a problem over there. But I just wanted to check these to make sure that everything was copacetic. And like I said, they're all, because what happens is when you're producing plastic and that kind of stuff, excuse me,
That's you.
Thank you. Those machines cycle, and so when they cycle all turn on simultaneously, there's a huge power draw. And if you can't keep up with that draw, because there's no way to buffer the power. They say there is, but there is not. You can put batteries in, which I think we're going to do. Battery backup.
Or those power storage
yes.
thingies?
Yep. I think we're going to start using those.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to build them at, damn autosaves, at different locations, or do we want to build them all in one place, or whatever. But that's one of the things.
Whatever floats the boat.
Yeah.
I'm all for.
Elgro!
Hello.
Well, I don't know who that is,
welcome,
but
welcome.
We like new people. Ooh, another berry. Look at that, just popping through the ground.
Well, welcome to the boat shenanigans.
Yes,
and
a lot of death and dying and pain.
Well, normally it's me.
Well,
but,
yeah, but I managed to do it, periodically. I got myself killed last time, so twice.
Yes, which was weird because again, normally it's me.
Yes.
Ooh, doggo.
You know, I need to put my Blade Runners back on if I want to run. Duh. There we go. That's better. Plus, we're going to be, once we get our power situated, I want to put in some hyper tubes. Needless to say, because I like hyper tubes. But trains.
Berries.
Yes, I need some pale berries. I'm a little bit low. Come on, get in there. Come on. There we go. So.
Did I manage to get squirrel already? Maybe.
Probably. So, we're going to head back over to the hub to see if our, actually to the, to see if we've unlocked tier 7 and 8 at the space thingy. And if we have, what I want to do is then take those items that we're producing and put them into the sink for a while so that we can get some more.
Get more tickets!
More coupons. Yes, we want more. More. We'll take the highway. Oop.
I was on the highway.
Ah!
Berries, and now I'm off the highway.
There you go. So one of the things that we're going, there she is. So one of the things that we're going to do is I think we're going to, we have these iron nodes down here, and I think we're going to take one of them, max it out, and have it make nothing but iron plate.
Here's my question.
Yes.
You've now identified your power issue.
Yes.
How are you going to fix that? Aren't you using all your fuel already?
Add more power. It depends on what's what's causing the problem. See. Two never been on Tuesday. Got your schedule right here. Algorithm, you betcha. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I have a regular schedule. I asked for suggestions on new games. I have some restrictions on what I can play because I have that visual issue where I suffer from motion sickness, and it actually causes extreme discomfort. I've actually passed out from it, so I don't like that.
Yeah, that's not worth it. Mm-mm.
So, oh, that's right. We're going to the Space Needle first, wherever that is. I forgot. It's over here somewhere. There it is.
Keep track of your structures, Die.
Yes. I have no structure. I can't help myself. Okay, let's see if we got... Do we have it? Do we got what we need? We do! We do! Look at that.
Steal it. Send it.
I'm gonna
Get it up there.
get it up there? Okay.
Get it up to the.
Oh,
greedy
wait a
people.
minute. We don't want to do that just yet. We want to disconnect these conveyors over here.
Oh yeah.
We want to... So, we want to... We don't want anything going in here right now. These two. So, let's see. I need to discombobulate these conveyors because there's no point in putting more stuff in here because we don't really know what's going to happen in the end game. So,
Right.
so we're going to disconnect this and this. And it's going to put a bunch of parts in my inventory that I don't want, but that's okay. I'm taking damage again. Maybe I should have left that conveyor alone. That's good for now, I think. And then we'll figure out how we're going to run them to the sink, because we kind of have to run them backwards. So we'll figure that out later. Okay, let's launch this sucker. Woohoo! Okay. We must seal it first. Boosh. Now we're going to send it.
What happens to the stuff that's on the belt when you delete the belt?
It goes in my inventory. Look at that sucker. Look at it go. Well, it hasn't gone yet, but it's going. There it goes. Woohoo! That is such a cool anime. What they allow in Update 5 is right now, because the hitbox on this thing is so huge, but they're going to allow you to build in the areas. They're called soft hitboxes. So like where those arms are, I can put the train much closer, for instance, or I can put buildings in there. All kinds of cool stuff.
We can make it more usable.
Yes, yes. So
That's the main point. We're gonna make it more usable. Which is so nice.
yes. So how am I doing concrete-wise? Do I need any right now? No. Okay. So we now unlocked tier 7 and 8. Let's go check them out at the hub. Woohoo!
At the hub.
At the hub, bub. So I know it looks like we have a lot of open wasted space, but we did that intentionally, and we still wound up jamming crap too close together anyway. So
Not my fault.
no, it's my fault. Tier 7. Here we go. We have bauxite refinement, logistics Mark 5, which to me is like of major importance, but you have to have aluminum, I believe, which is bauxite,
Aluminum.
to get logistics Mark 5. So, which gives you belts and Mark 5s. But as you can see, you need all-clad aluminum sheet, which is the first thing we're going to make with bauxite. And then we can get a hazmat suit, which you need to be around uranium. Hover pack.
Otherwise, it's gonna kill you.
Yep. Hover packs are fun, but they really don't work all that well, in my opinion.
No, but they are fun.
Yeah. So, because the way they're powered is by radiant power from your power poles and equipment. So you can only fly over your factory, and if you're at a fairly high elevation, because your hover pack takes the place of your blade runners, which give you additional fall protection, you lose the fall protection. So when you crash, you die. I have found this out the hard way.
And you're going to crash.
Oh yeah. You don't get much of a warning.
Crash and burn.
Crash and burn. It's about 5 seconds. You go from full power to half power to no power, and just about that fast. It's just like. So there's not even a battery. So maybe they're going to stick so you can have backup battery power or something. I don't know. And then tier 8 is all the nuclear stuff. And it's going to be a long time before we get to nuclear power.
Yes, but we are so much closer now.
That is true. But can we get it done before tier release 5? Not a chance.
No.
So the one we're going
No.
to be working on is bauxite. and which you can see takes a lot of goodies, and we have all this stuff in inventory. Because what we're going to need to do is start mining bauxite. And fortunately, I know where the bauxite is, or some is, but there's enough up there that so far I've not needed really a whole lot more. So anyway, to make this stuff is really, really complicated, and you're going to find out just how complicated this game gets real quick. So we're going to select this milestone so we have something to work on.
Come aboard, Russ.
See?
Walk in the door talking smack.
Well, are you surprised?
Okay, Elgro, you take care. You can leave the show on for the cat? Okay. What's your cat's name? So we can talk to Puss in Boots. So we'll get tier 7 loaded up here in a minute. I'm going to run over to, or Helena can do that if she wishes, while I run over to the coal plants over here to find out if they're having any snafus. Did you want to do that, Helena? And I'll run over and check the coal plants?
Run over to the oil plants?
No, coal. The other coal plants. I'm going to go check power.
Okay.
Okay, and I was going to have you do tier 7. The first part here. The bauxite refinement. We should have all that
No
stuff
problem.
here. So,
I
well,
have most of it on me.
yeah, and the rubber's being delivered, so we can pick that up. So, and we have to figure out how to do those, move that stuff around so it's producing, going into the sink is what I'm saying. So, a couple of things we want to take care of while we're here before we leave for the rest of the day. Oh, I want to see that I have, let's take these, stick them in there. Good. So I got plenty of food. Woohoo! So we want to head over this way. So, yeah, depending on what's causing the power problem, and like I said, it could be the production itself, which we have to fix, or it can just be that we need to add more power. In other words, or more fuel, I should say, rather. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be the coal plants, because so long as you're supplying coal, which we are, these should be running at no problem, but you never know. So let's go around the back here. And the smokestacks are a good... Oh. Did that...
Oh?
Yeah, oh is right. We may have a problem. Because that is...
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That just turned... Yep, we got a problem on the coal plant. Okay, this one definitely is cycling. Why? No coal. Insufficient coal! So we do have a coal problem. Well, that's not good. What about this one here? So that's how quick you can determine that there's a problem. So these seem to be working fine. So it's this plant here is... So the coal coming down is not getting distributed properly. What is the problem here? Do I have a bad belt somewhere? It's this one here is having the problem. So...
Milestone
there we go,
reached.
bauxite.
Quartz and bauxite scanning unlocked.
Okay,
A
let's
new
check
generation of basic aluminum parts is now available, which can be constructed from bauxite after a complex process of refinement. The blender will be used in future processes.
So it's this one here. Those are Mark III belts. I thought we increased our coal production. Okay, let's we'll find out where our snafu is. That is a Mark IV belt right there. But that's not a Mark IV belt. Well, that might be the problem right there. We need to have... Hopefully it's this simple.
Yep.
Do I have the parts for
hope
Mark
so.
IV? Ooh, probably not. This should have all been changed to Mark IV a long time ago. This is the main bus for the coal. I believe those can remain Mark IIIs. Change that to a Mark IV. Change that to a Mark IV. Let's see. So we have... well, actually we can do this too. And then those can be Mark IIIs. This problem with these Mark IV belts, you can't see what's going down the line. So, which is a pain in the butt. That's looking better already there. That's looking a whole lot better. So, it takes a minute for everything to catch up.
Right.
I thought it might have been a water problem, but it wasn't. For whatever reason, one machine was not getting...
Enough coal?
yeah, so it tells me that there's probably a belt snafu somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Let's see, it's that machine there, so the snafu would have to be... let me see if that's a problem right there. Nope, that's a Mark III, alright, okay. I'm not sure what the problem is here. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Let's see where this is coming into here. Oh. It says it's Mark III. Okay, it seems to be working. Around the back side here. So we can check. Why one unit like that would be snafu'd, I don't really know. I have to go back and look, but as long as it's working, that's all I care about. And it is working. It was this unit here. There we go.
Which unit?
There we go. So we got our power line is flat, but they're still inverted. So, okay. So, we can install more coal plants over at the other mid location. I'm coming back to you over at the hub, and since we got bauxite set up...
I'm right behind you.
What? Oh, you sneaky little varmint. See, that's the way she is. She sneaks up on you. So,
Yes?
yeah. And then this coal line here is producing, going over to the steel plant, which is way over there, making iron or steel beam and stuff. So that's all seems to be working just fine. So yeah, for whatever reason, that one coal plant was just a hiccuping, I guess.
The culprit.
I don't...
Welcome aboard, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Hey, Doug. Russ, welcome. Minutemen, Navy, and Democrats, and love Biden. There you go.
Hey, just because they voted for Biden doesn't mean that they love him. It could mean they're dead.
That's true.
Are you saying zombies voted for him?
I'm wondering if I change that to, see, to me, it seems like, except this plant's not fucking up, so why would it just be this one here? So, but it says that belt's correct, so...
This one?
Yeah, that one's the one that was snafu'd, and I don't really understand why, because the one next to it is working. So that's what made no sense to me. So it's like...
But they're all working now.
They are all working now, so I might have just been slightly short, just a little coal. So, but well, everything's working. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
So now, back to the original question. If you're using all your fuel to make power now,
Yes.
how are you going to make more power?
Get more fuel.
Nuclear power. Not yet though, but
We
Sounds
don't even
enough,
have
yeah.
these coal. When we go to Mark IIIs and Mark III miners and Mark V belts, we'll be able to double the size of this coal production.
yep.
So, actually, I have enough coal in theory to actually add 4 more machines here. But we've got it split up so many different ways that it could be a kerfuffle rather than a dedicated power plant. So let's not kerfuffle.
Uh-oh.
Let's not kerfuffle it. That's Bethesda calling.
Is
Yep,
Voltec calling again?
Voltec is calling. So anyway, so that's So here, I'll run up the hill here and show you. One of the problems that we have is because our belts limit how much throughput we have. So it's not unlimited. So this belt will carry 480, and we are right now currently producing 360. Yep, I think that's what it says. So I could actually up the production here by adding another shard and add more coal plants just here. So if I so chose to. As a matter of fact, I put a splitter in right here so that if I wanted to add more coal plants, because this is the main bus, and that is running, this is an overflow, it should be, I hope, yeah, to run over here. Okay, which makes our beacons, no, not a beacons, our kablooies.
Yes.
Yeah. So I can actually increase the output here and add, let's see, another 100. Yeah, be 4 more power plants right here if I wanted to. So it's just a balance that you play. I would rather use the fuel, because these only produce 75 megawatts each. The fuel generators produce 150 megawatts. In other words, twice as much. Now, grant you, the problem with the fuel generators now is that you have to make fuel. You can't just make fuel from, well, you can, but it's not real efficient because there's a byproduct always produced, whether it's oil or heavy residual oil or polymer or something. So you have to do something with that too. So you either have to find a way to convert it. So it's a trade-off. I still get more power from fuel, but let's just say 50 megawatts of that 150 is pretty much a waste. So because you have to create other machines to help you make the fuel. So
Right.
it's just a bad, for a corporation, it's a really inefficient design. So it's like
That trade-off.
it's like their coal plants requiring water. Modern coal plants don't require water anymore. It's a closed loop system. So the water that they use is for cleaning the scrubbers for the soot, which go into high temperature ovens and gets burned off. So, and then the slag is left and goes to the landfill. So high efficiency coal plants, which are remarkably efficient for what they do. And the advantage to a coal powered plant is they can be easily converted to run natural gas. So, because the plumbing is virtually the same. The only difference is the exhaust output. So, as long as you have the BTUs, you've got power. So we're with the fuel items. It's and we're going to run over there. Oh, we're going to run back to the hub first. That's what we were going to do. So we can pick the next. We're probably just going to go sequentially down the line because we've got we know we have to do bauxite, but I want to finish the crystal and get oscillators running. So that'll be the next thing. We're going to finish up the train and get some oscillators being made because I know we're going to need them.
And beacons. We've got to get those automated too.
Well, those we don't really have to get automated. We can. I like having them automated because they go later on into another production line. So,
exactly. That's what I know too.
Yeah. So knowing this in advance is a good thing. A Fallout 4
Russ, you're
fight? Not gonna happen, Russ. You're my hero. Are you kidding? I can't fight with you.
Bestie, why do you want to follow 4 fight? I'll fight you. Bring it on.
So, I love Fallout 4.
Yeah, me too. He knows that.
Yeah. Okay, so we now have bauxite ready to go, which is good. And then, so we want Mark V stuff, which will give us the higher speed conveyors, and we're going to need those for aluminium. So, or do we want to go to tier? What is it?
Are we producing high-speed connectors too?
Yes, I believe so.
Remind me, I need to pick up a stack of 800.
Okay, high-speed connectors. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we want the Mark V. We want the faster belts and conveyors. So
Yes.
But we'll need it.
And I'm gonna get some high-speed connectors so we can unlock the Mark III power pole thingies. Get those two.
High-speed connectors. What the hell are high-speed connectors? I forgot what they are. I'm sure we're making them somewhere.
Based on the name, I would say they connect things quickly.
Yeah, it has something to do with computers. I believe it's for making turbo computers or turbo motors or something. Parts.
I don't know. I just know I need 100 of them.
Okay, let's go see if we can find high-speed connectors. I wish they did this alphabetically. We got circuit boards, computers, high-speed connector right there. Oh, we may not be. That requires quick wire, cable, and circuit boards. Well, we might be making them because I know we made the extra circuit boards to be able to make the high-speed connectors, but they would be made over at the electronics division, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know we'll have to go back over there and see. If not, we'll put in a machine and start making them right after we finish the crystal.
Of course. Just so we got it in the back of our minds,
Yes.
so to speak.
Okay, so we resolved our temporary power problem, but we need to add more power. So
Yes.
if let's see, what else do I need? Any inventory? Let's say, do I have anything I can get rid of? Am I carrying any junk? Oh, I only have one. I only have one beacon left. I've got rubber, concrete, a little bit of.
I got 10 on me.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. Oh,
Okay,
we were gonna move the the 2 items that we were making and sticking in the Hujima
Yeah, we need to put it in
into the sink.
other Hujima factory.
Yeah.
Thingy.
So let's see, where were those lines?
Up and away.
Yeah, they're up here
Of course.
somewhere. I think it's these 2 machines right here are making the Hujifragets. And it's still making Hujifragets. Okay, so we have these 2 lines and that line. Oh, that's motors. We don't want to screw with the motors. It's the other 2 we don't need right now.
Right.
Well, the automated wire, though. Did something go wrong? Why is it setting up down the conveyor here? Oh, they're going over there to be manufactured still. Ew. No, they're just going over on conveyor. Oh, it's filling the conveyor belt. That's what it's doing.
Yep.
Okay, so we don't even need those to go over there.
Nope.
So I can disconnect them here.
Yep.
And all we really want to do is we can fill up these bins here. So we want to leave the conveyors because we may need them again later on, but right now we don't need them. So if we want to take these 2 production lines and then stick them on, we have a belt somewhere here that goes right over to the muncher, I thought, but maybe not. The muncher's way over there.
So Because it's on the other side.
Let me go. Let me go. I know we got a belt running somewhere. I might be on the wrong floor too, though. So let me go see.
Oh, careful, Mr. Bean, so you don't get stuck.
Yeah. Okay, why is that? But this one isn't moving. That's weird. This whole copper
Because the
line.
muncher is over here.
Yeah. But I'm looking at why the copper foil is sitting still and not feeding into the muncher like it should be. This one here. Oh, that's not a smart merger. That's what. Yeah, that would have to be a merger, not a splitter. Oh. Okay, never mind. That part I understand. So this is the muncher belt right here.
Yep.
Okay, so... Ooh, we have 4 coupons.
Yep.
I will take those coupons. And put them in my pocket. Okay, so we want to feed... after... Fucking A. Who's this one now? Oh, Dallas. Dallas, Oregon, as a matter of fact.
Hey, Easy.
Hey, how you doing there? So we want to
So-
merge into this line here from way over there. Or do we want to install a muncher that uses 30 megawatts, I think, or something? Because we want those bins to fill up, so we have those parts on hand. So why don't we just let them fill up the bins and we'll worry about that later.
Yes.
That sound like a good idea?
Yes.
It's an idea to me.
Yeah. Okay, let's head on.
No, give me the berries.
Okay. So what we might wind up doing, we're going to go back to Oasis, and I think we're going to look at, because we got to do our crystal there. We're going to have to add more power anyway, because we got to build some manufacturers to build the crystal oscillators. So we're going to have to add another line of power, or just expand the plant that we have there already. But then, oh, we don't have the expanded water stuff yet, though, do we? Do we? Do we have
I think we do.
We have the? Oh yeah, we got the. Okay, we got the Mark II pipelines. Okay, and the Mark II pump. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, so
We're good?
I think so. So, because if what we can do is boost our water production with what we got, and then change everything out to Mark II pipes, and then run more
Okie dokie.
and run more coal plants, or do we want to do the fuel generators? I guess we should.
Again,
I guess we.
whatever floats the boat.
Yes, I guess we need to see what we need to do to make crystal oscillators. We'll determine what we do next when it comes to power. So, our power inversion isn't real severe. It's a few hundred megawatts. So,
It's not terrible.
no.
Look at that moon, though.
Yeah. Let's go.
That is so fucking pretty.
It is. Oh, I see another sluggo over there. So this is, we're going to bring the train in high up here, and so we're above the power plants and stuff, but we're going to put another floor in, which is where the crystal oscillators are going to be manufactured at. So, but we got to get the train down here to begin with,
Yeah.
which may be more problematic than it sounds.
It's gonna be a tiny bit tricky.
Yep.
For sure.
So we want to, so we can run train track to here. So we need to run, is this 3 or 4 wide? This should be, oh, it's going to be, well, okay, 5. That's fine. Because we want our train to go let's see you think about this for a second, because we have our coal plant down there.
Paradise and turn it into a parking lot?
I paved paradise.
Yep.
And made it a parking lot.
So, can you guys hear me?
Is that yeah. Is
Okay.
that a song?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
my laptop froze up again.
Decided to be a silly Billy and
Yeah. So, shit, I didn't check to see how much, by the size of the plant down there, I think we can add another tier above that and then increase the output of the tool that we have. We need to put,
okay.
but let's run our train line across, because we know we want it to go all the way across. Or do we want to start to descend into the valley? Because what we're going to wind up doing eventually, I think, because nitrogen is up here somewhere. I don't
Isn't
remember.
it over that way?
It's to the west. It's up here, up there somewhere. I guess we could see that little sandbar over there. I don't know if we can do nitrogen yet. No, we cannot do nitrogen yet. But I happen to know it's up there somewhere. So, so my I'm kind of befuddled right at the moment. Flummoxed, I believe, is the correct term. So
Flummoxed, beflummoxed.
yeah, because to move our train across, to have it loop around, I usually go up to the waterfall and then go across that way, but then I have to go up again on the other side there, where that big arch or big mound is over there. You have to go up, you know. So this is kind of a guesstimation of where we wanted the train to go through. So, yeah.
Okay.
But we could go down. We could ramp down. I don't think we want to do that, though, to be honest.
So no ramping down.
I don't
Easy
know.
peasy. We're not gonna do that.
You don't want to do that? Okay. Let me, I gotta put my jump pack back on and go check our coal plant. I want to see if I turbo boosted those or not.
Well, you do that because I'm not gonna do that. We know how they work in multiplayer.
Yes.
Almost killed me the last time I did that.
Yep. All
Are
right.
you saying it's not quite perfect?
That
Yes.
would be a mild
Yes, I am.
understatement.
Even though I am enjoying the game very much.
All right.
But it got some snafus with
Definitely.
the online.
Oh yeah, we don't even have these maxed out. They're only running at 120. Crap. I mean,
Do you have enough shots on you, or do you need me to come down? I have shots on me.
I have shards. How many do I have? I don't know. I have 15 shards.
Okay.
So
I got more if
yeah.
needed.
So we could upgrade this to 240 out on each one of these, double the size of our coal plant, and then we'd have to increase water production significantly and then pump it up. So, but we've got the technology.
Yes, but you know what would be even more cool?
What's that?
Being able to produce power and have a water park at the same time.
Yes. So we
Just me?
would. Well, here's the reason why I'm bringing this up. If we double our coal production, or yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
and we would have to go up in order to do that, and I believe that would put us at just about the height we want to be at to put the manufacturing in for the crystal oscillators.
Right?
So is what I'm thinking here. What do you think? Because we have this coal
Sounds good
field
to me.
and that one there, so we still have lots of coal. So we want to, let's see, if we come off of this corner right here, and we go up above coal plants. So we would have to put a boatload of foundations in, basically. So do we want to use the fancy framework? Or do we want to
Yes.
well, wait a minute, we could do something pretty cool here. We could do because we need the pillar base. So this has to go down here to support it all, of course. Come on, get underneath there. Nope, don't be that way. Go, come on, there we go, like right there. So that would support that. Oh, I don't have my pit pack back on. And then after we, because maybe it won't work. Well, oh, there it goes. Okay.
See?
So
Perfect.
And then it would look. So can we build on top of these though? See, that's the question. Can we add? Oh, we can. Look at that. Ooh, are you thinking what I'm thinking, dear? Maybe not. So if we go, I don't know how many of these we have to go up. Any idea? We want to be above the coal stacks.
I think about 5 or 6
I
even.
think it's more than that.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, it's still not high enough. Whoa. This may be a bit of a problem. That would look kind of flimsy too if we did it that way. However, what if we did? Oh shit! I didn't want to do that.
Well, looking at the budget, it looks like the headphones are going to wait until the 1st.
Yes, but if you are getting HyperX headphones, you're gonna love them. Just saying.
I'm not going that expensive. I actually found some decent headphones that some Australian guy who does game streaming
Yeah.
You mean still?
tried out and said, "Hey, look, these are not the top of the line. You can find the flaws if you want to,
Right.
but at $40, they're the top of the line in that price range." And then he went and did this whole thing where he had a foam head with microphones inside it so that he could put the headphones on it and let you listen to what the headphones sound like.
Yeah.
And he said he put his, I think he said they were $250 headphones on the head,
Yeah.
and then he put the $40 ones on. The $40 ones sounded a little bit worse than his,
Right.
but not over $100 worse.
Exactly. Exactly. You don't have to spend hordes of money. You don't get that much of an improvement. The dynamic range is the dynamic range. It's what you're paying for. A lot of it is for comfort and for I think.
Well, I got my HyperX because they were comfortable on my head. Plus, the mic was awesome, so.
Well, these have extra padding on the ear cuffs, so that they're,
Holy shit, that's still ain't gonna be high enough. Is that 10 yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh! Man, that is
11 just barely makes it to the top of the stack.
12. That's actually 12 or 13. God damn it. That's way taller than I thought it had to be. Wow. Can I get one more?
Every time I think I've got it counted, you move your head, and I can't. And I lose track of what.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
And it's not going to clear. Maybe 13 will. Maybe that'll be the lucky number.
Lucky 13.
Let's see what happens.
We know how it worked out for Fridays.
Yes. That's
I love 13. Friday the 13th.
so
Okay.
if I use the skinny floors, they will probably just clear the stacks.
There's some gas-powered headphones on
Yeah.
eBay.
Okay.
Gas powered, eh?
Yeah, I can see.
That sounds very comfortable.
My problem was I even used the Amazon filters to knock, things that I wasn't going to buy off of it.
Right.
I want wired headphones.
Yes.
Yeah,
So one of the filters is wired.
yeah,
If you
and
click,
they give you Bluetooth.
and they keep giving me wireless.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, Amazon, you're not giving me what I'm asking for. Why would I?
Oh, that's way
Consider-
high. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Shit. Okay, maybe we can knock a couple of tiers off of that.
Yeah, I think the perspective in this game is not.
Easy.
Yeah,
No.
No, it's not. You're absolutely correct. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think it does perspective a little better than Fallout does, though.
Well, there is no perspective in Fallout. Not really.
They try. They try.
They do. They are very trying. I won't deny that.
It might be, but I still enjoy that game way too much.
Yep.
So I watched the, I think it was Juicehead video about Starfield,
Yes.
and it looks like Fallout in space.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
What's got me all excited?
Okay, so the lower one will put us just above the stacks.
Yes.
The smoke doesn't really have to go anywhere, so.
No, actually, supposedly they fixed it so that if I build over it, it'll block it. So, okay, so we just have to ramp up there so we can actually
Get up there, you mean?
And actually get up there. Or do we want to use hypertubes? We still have to get up there first, so.
Exactly.
Okay, let's get rid of this stuff that we don't want.
Either way, we are gonna need a ramp of some kind.
Yep.
What about coming over from that structure to the other side of it? Can you?
That's the train track.
Oh.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to do. I don't know if this is going to work. We're just experimenting right now. But we know we need more power. So we need at least one crystal oscillator to make 2 crystal oscillators. I normally put 2 in because they become relatively high demand items later on. So so I was trying to see, where this floor was relative, and you're right, over to here, and we can now test this theory by going back up onto the train track and seeing where, because we're going to extend the train track all the way across here. So, but maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. I have no idea. This is all, I'm waiting for some input from Alina and what she thinks. And,
Well, I know nothing about trains besides they're fun.
well, that's true. So, and now we have to get back up there. So,
And speaking of trains, tiny bit of a personal ramble,
yeah.
but I'm actually thinking about getting a miniature train set from a Christmas city that I put up every year.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might end up having to do that because I saw the cutest little miniature train set.
Well, there you go. I think that's a fine idea, dear. So now we've got to have some kind of ramp or walkway that goes up to there. So
Yep.
let's put a ramp in, I guess, or a walkway. It's going to come off of there. This is gonna go we're gonna be zigzagging this sucker down.
It's gonna be fine.
Yes.
We could have had it go. I could have make it go around the column. I think.
Well, that would be kind of cool.
I think I can. I don't know. Let me. Let's see here. Take all that out. I think I have to start. Can't remember if I got to start at the middle or next to it. That's the problem. We'll try moving it over and just see if this works. Okay. Because they made a set
Yes,
of
easy. Choo-choo.
they made a set
Indeed.
of stairs that don't line up with anything, so the stairs are useless. So I can't run around the circle like that because I get dizzy. So that's why I don't usually do it. But it'd be kind of cool if it worked. So if we put this here, okay, and then the next piece has to be a turn, so that has to go. Not like that, I hope. No, I did it wrong. Okay, shit. Okay. Let's see, how do we do this? I forget. I forgot how to do this. It doesn't come out perfect from what I can remember.
Okay.
Damn, I don't know if I got it going the right way. Okay. Let's see, you have to, I think it's this one that has to go in first. Did I get that right? I hope. I don't know. We'll see. This is a very time consuming. This will take me an hour to build this, by the way. But it does have a pretty cool factor.
Sure. It's a factor
It is.
that is important.
It is.
See, now look at that already. I know you're not done yet, but
Like I said,
That is
it's
gonna be
a
tedious.
really tedious process to do this.
yes, but how nice is it gonna be?
Very dizzying, actually.
Well, maybe a tiny bit. Just don't go running up at full speed. You'll be fine.
Ah, shit. Oh, I did get it right. Okay. So, anyway, you get the idea. So, you want me to continue?
I can. I think.
So, I wish the menus were easier to use.
Yeah, they are a tiny bit squibbly wobbly.
Well, yeah, you can't tell it where you want, menus to be. It puts it in various locations that to me make no sense, but that's me. So, you can go up there and start laying platforms in over the power plant so we can add more power. And I can do this. Either way. Oh, I made it. There we go. So my point was, if you use the hollowed out or the framed ones, they kind of look kind of cool too. So.
Right?
Come on, YouTube.
Be safe, Easy. Now YouTube's buffering.
Yeah,
Be safe, Easy.
okay, it's back. Or at least it's back for me.
It's back for me too.
It's back for me.
Okay, maybe that's what's freezing up my computer, is that it just goes wonky and it doesn't know what it's doing. I don't know. I don't know why my laptop is freezing up. I mean, I check it, and so, but I don't know what's actually causing the problem. Other than...
Die.
Huh?
I don't know, Die.
Oh,
Did you check all of your Windows updates?
Yeah, I check it every morning. I check for all my updates.
Because mine needed some extra TLC because they didn't install the new drivers by themselves this time. So.
Ah.
I'm pretty sure if I turned my laptop on, it would be like, hey, I need a shit ton of updates. Hello.
Well, I do try to keep all my stuff updated, because I use it obviously every day. And it doesn't always want to cooperate.
I know. And especially when you got things from Microsoft that you don't need on your PC and they still do their thing and put it in anyway with the updates.
Not only is it on your PC, you can't get rid of it.
Right.
That's the part that irritates me, is when you want to remove a program and it says that you don't have permission.
Permission? Yeah.
What do you mean I don't have permission? It's my damn PC.
That's the one that gets me every time. I'm the administrator, but I don't have access. How does that work, folks? Explain that to me. Somebody, please.
Microsoft log check?
Yeah.
And if I can give myself permission to install a program, I certainly should be able to give myself permission to uninstall one.
Yes, exactly. You would think, since it's, quote, your computer, but Microsoft doesn't believe in that, so you're
Well,
pretty
they
much...
think we are too dumb to manage our own fucking programs or our own updates.
Yes.
That's what it boils down to, you know?
Yep.
And some of us actually know what we're doing, so...
Well, I will never claim that, but, you know, that's me. Okay,
Well,
so...
I do know how to install a freaking program. Or uninstall it safely.
I don't even pretend to know what I'm doing anymore.
Yep,
But
neither do I.
I'm willing to take my chances.
Right.
I remember in the old days of the PC world, you know, you'd look at it and you'd say, well, if I'm going to turn this into a $500 brick, it's going to be my $500 brick.
Yep.
Exactly. Mr. Bean, are you okay?
Mr. Bean just wants to be part of.
Yes.
Well, he's halfway through a floor, so I say he managed to do that.
He is part of the factory.
Pretty much. Which is fine. As long as he stays away from my coffee, it's all good.
Oh, look at the time. It's already 10 past 1.
Yes.
What?
Uh-huh.
Break time.
Yes. It is break time.
Amazing how quick time goes when you're engrossed in something.
Yeah, you know, if it wasn't for
We
my
could say that again.
if it wasn't for my computer constantly freezing up, well, it's not constant, but you know what I mean.
It's amazing
Yes.
how fast time seems to go when you're engrossed in something.
Yes.
All right, so we can get up from down on the ground, and if we're on this floor, we can now run up for the dizzying heights.
Let's give that a go.
You know, I just wanted to use my fancy ramp here, so I've only done this one other time, so I just wanted to make sure I could remember how to do it. So, and our smoke goes through the roof. It's just not supposed to. Oh well, we might be like one floor too close, but it works. So there you go.
Well, in fairness, the edges of those panels look like they've got vents in them, so...
That's true. They do look that way, don't they?
Yes, they do.
So, all right. So I am going to go take my break now that I got my fancy dancy ramp in there. And,
Which is nice.
Yes, and we're gonna add 8 more cool plants, I think.
Well, OSHA just issued you your handicap certification.
Ah, okay. So they got to put in elevators now.
I said the ramp is enough for now.
Can you imagine trying to push a wheelchair up that?
No, thank you.
You're going to have arms like Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah,
if you do that.
exactly. Hey, I've met some guys in wheelchairs, and they are like Lou Ferrigno from the waist up. You know, it's just fucking amazing people. I'm not kidding. You know, so I swear to God, they could rip the door off your car. You know, if you just chock their wheels. So amazing people. I'm not kidding. I've met some really amazing handicapped individuals throughout my life. But anyway, back in a few.
Hey.
I'm going to go check on the status of my lunch sandwich.
Oh, bring an extra. I'm peckish. This is nice. Cool. And yes, Russ, I know you can talk smack all day long. Unfortunately for you, bestie, so can I. I think once I put in this row of floors, we should have somewhat enough room, hopefully. Maybe one more on each side? Yeah. Almost there. I think that should do it. That should be hopefully somewhat enough room. Otherwise, Dave will probably tell me. Pointy finger, pointy finger. Something I can't see. Alright. I'll probably figure that one out later. Oh, I see you want Dai to build a real military fort build. Eh? Well, I see. I'm gonna stay out of that one. That's for dang sure. Are you going to go and find work, Doc? I thought you had plenty of work to do around your house. Not to mention, keeping up with us, hanging out with John, taking care of your puppy. Yeah, I thought you had plenty of work to do. That's all I'm saying. And when Dad comes back, it's my turn to run. For a tiny bit. Because I think the coffee today is running straight on through me.
Well, it looks like I'm still live, so that's a good thing.
Yes, you are.
Wow.
Well, if you just got back, you have amazing timing, because I just got back.
Well, there you go.
Well, you both just got back.
You're gonna goat me eventually, huh? Is that what you think?
That's what he thinks, yes.
Into
Are
a
you
real...
adding goats to Fallout?
I guess that's what he's telling me. He's gonna add goats to Fallout. I want the ones that fall asleep all the time.
The fainting goats? Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
It's my
fun.
turn to take a break. Well, only a tiny one. And hopefully there is enough flooring for you guys.
I don't know.
And so hopefully...
I have to go down and look at what I did down below so I can figure out what I'm gonna do now.
Well, you've got a really good visual indicator of where the
Stacks are.
smokestacks are.
Yep. And I'm going to put the machines right over the top of those. I got to bring the coal up. So, you got to go down to back here.
So you basically have to split half of the coal that's coming in here to the second level now.
Exactly. So what I have here is I got two machines, okay, running directly into these 8 machines here and those 8 machines there. So if I double the output, put a splitter on here, half will still feed those machines and those machines, but we're only going to do one line right now, which is this line. We should probably do that one over there that's, you know, more fucked up. Well,
I would say build for the future. So,
well, this is only going to give me, what is it, 600 megawatts, something like that, too? Let's see, it's 150. It's 600 megawatts extra. And if we check our current discrepancy, what's our discrepancy? 2100 versus 24. So 600 megawatts would invert the line and allow us to build our crystal palace. So with a little left over. So
Right?
So if I put, that's what I'm saying. So I have to put a splitter and then go up. So go here. Well, first of all, I gotta double the output. So let's get that taken care of first. So we want to put a couple of shards in here. And it takes us to 240. So there's double our output, just like that. And we're going to put a splitter on here. The way they have these menus arranged just pisses me off, because the stuff you need all the time is at the bottom. It's always the last fucking thing. So, and I want to make sure it's more or less on grid when I do this, so we're going to put it right there. There's our splitter. And then we have to run an elevator all the way up to there, so we're probably going to have to run multiple elevators. And then it's going to have to be a Mark III. Or did I miscalculate? Wait a minute. Actually, it doesn't need to be a Mark III. It doesn't matter. It's going to be a Mark III.
I'm gonna run up top, so
Okay. So
again.
we want to run it that way. And then we want to delete a floor.
Yep.
Right there. And if I did it right, if we put a wall up there, so if you put a wall and the
You want the one with the three thingies?
do you see the elevator up there? Can you see the elevator under the floor? I need. Okay,
yeah.
okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this from down here. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm just guessing. Come on, give me a break. Okay, so we want that one. Yes, and I think I always like the 3-wall conveyors. I don't know why. I just do. So we got that. And then we get another Mark III elevator. That's going to go from there, I hope, and attach to that elevator right there somehow. Fuck, I can't even tell if I'm in close. Shit, that's a problem.
Really?
Huh? Yeah, let's try that.
I think that should do it.
Is coal moving up it? I can't tell. It doesn't look like it.
Well, they look like they're connected, but I don't know if coal is moving up it. I don't think so.
Okay, let me try that again, see if I can get that conveyor to connect.
One of my buddies lost his phone, and he's now lost 3+ years of memes.
Oh no!
Oh, no. The tragedy!
Luckily, I've stolen most of them over the years, so I'm pretty sure I can return them to him.
Ah, there you go. Okay, maybe.
Well, I think he would be happy about that. Hey, class!
Helen, hello. Okay, see if we can do it this way, maybe. See if we can get it to work. Tell me when I'm on the slot up there in the hole.
Well, hop will pick up.
There.
One more hop.
Oops, too much.
Oh, too much.
How about that?
There you go. Yes. Much better. And I see coal.
Ah,
So.
that's what we wanted. Okay, so we had to do it the hardest way possible. Okay, so now we have coal up there. And then the other trick is to get water up there. So, which means we have to change the water for these two here. Okay. So we want to add, what do we want to add here? We need to add for these two. Ooh. How are we going to do that easily? We're not going to do that easily. Shit. Can you add another row of floors to the end over here? Or by the water pipes? I think I'm going to have some trouble getting the water to go up there, I think. So, I don't have any place to put a T there. That's... I didn't think of that. Well, maybe it'll work, I don't know.
Is that good enough, or do you want one more?
Okay. Oh, it won't allow it to attach. Okay. Let's see. Where you at?
Up top on the edge.
Okay. I need floors. Another row of floors. Like that.
Right?
Okay. So I actually have to come off of these two bottom pipes here somehow and go vertical. This is going to be a problem, I think. Yeah, well, I guess we'll find out. Oh, wait a minute. Could I do one? No, I got to do both pipes because it... yeah, I got to do both pipes. Well, this maybe will be a bit of a problem. So if we do one there... and then one on that pipe there... Ugh. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. Then we need... let's see, because that should be in the middle. If we did this right, this building on grid is a lot of work. And
Yeah.
so if I've got this right, then I should need... let's see, wait a minute. No, I have to move to this wall here. Is that going to work? No, let's try this wall here. I don't even know if that's facing the right way. Probably not. Because we have to put... ooh, you know what? We may not have the right part for this.
Oh, shoot.
I might have to go buy some parts. Parts are parts, you know. Because I need through the wall... ah, I have it. I have it. By golly, by gosh.
I think we do, right?
Yep, got it.
Yeah.
Look at that. So I can't really tell if that's in the middle of the wall or not. Probably close. I put the wrong walls up. That's part of the problem.
Okay, do you want the glass wall instead?
No, no, no. Well, you know, glass walls wouldn't be bad.
See?
See, you're thinking. You want to put two glass walls there?
Sure.
Okay. I am doing well. Yes, thank you. Okay. So, I'm hoping this will work. I don't know. You're gonna have to do it from up there. Put the pipey thingies, yeah, in the middle of that first window, as close as you can, or whatever.
They really don't want to go
Okay, change the...
perfectly.
yeah, no, change out the 3-bay window to just a solid window.
Right? Yeah, that's better.
Okay, and then put the, let's see if this is gonna, I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay, so, oh, put him in the upper window. So the pipes will be elevated.
Okay.
You know, when we bring them through.
Yeah.
Okay,
Give me 2 secs.
okay. Yeah, they look better in the whole window rather than the 3-bay. Okay, and then yeah, delete the. There you go. Okay, so and we need.
Now it looks like a face.
Yeah. Okay, so and I need this to go vertical. So we need to use the letter R. Vertical, and I want it to go from there. That one to go from there to the top of that one, and then this one to go from there to the bottom one here. Alrighty. That actually looks pretty freaking good, don't it?
Yep. Kind of funky-licious.
Yep, and then we're going to have to put pumps in it. So I'm going to have probably 2 pumps. So I got to change all these pipes now to Mark IIs. God, do I have the parts for Mark II? I don't know. What do you need? I don't have much plastic. Let's see, it's that one and that one. It's strange that you would need plastic, but that's what it says. You got plastic on you, dear?
Yep.
Did you say yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just see how far I can get. Probably not very far. Okay. Want to throw it down at me? Just kidding, yeah.
Alright, I already put the pumps on there.
Raise the pumps up higher.
Alright.
And then I'm going to need to add 2 pumps down below here, I think. So I'm just going to put them in there and hope for the best. So, make sure you got them going the right way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just... Yep, there you go. Yep, that looks good. And then I'm going to add 2 pumps down here to push them, because it only goes... I forgot what the pump rise is. Like 3 floors or something. So... Well, I guess we'll figure it out. What, am I missing stuff? Oh no, it worked. Okay. And then I need a pump over here. Here. Okay, why is this not... Okay, why did that not work? Seems rather odd. No, I need it to go up.
You want my plastic?
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out why my pump is not being... Oh, maybe I gotta double click it? Oh, I have
You got to double tap it.
Yeah, sure do. There we go.
Ha!
Okay.
Down in one piece.
Congratulations.
Well, that's a first.
True. Okay.
Okay.
Yep, up. Okay. Give me a stack of plastic, please.
That's all the plastic I have.
Okay. You want to hook up, you can hook up those lower pumps while I go change out the rest of the pipes. And then turbo boost our water supply. Oh, wrong button again. Wrong button again. I'll get it, I promise. I'll get the pipe, I'll get the water. Oh, does that mean we have to change our pumps out to Mark II pumps?
Maybe.
Probably. Because we need them to pump 600.
Okay.
Pipes look like they have leprosy now.
Oh, there you are.
Yep. Is 240 water going to be enough? Ooh, don't know. Probably not. Let's max them out. What the hell? Well, this makes no sense. It takes... I didn't have to change the pipes according to this because it's only 300. So I can go put my pipes back the way they were. That's weird. Okay. Oh. Okay, well, then I'm going to change my pipes back. Why waste the pipe material, right?
Okay.
Of course, we just changed... yeah. Let's downgrade the pipe. I'm hearing somebody in the background.
Yeah, me too. It's not
That
me
was
though.
my wife delivering my sandwich.
Oh, well, let's say hello.
She's already off.
Oh, okay.
Of course she is. She's got Speedy Gonzales.
So, I guess we don't have to change the pumps. Why are you people calling me? Oh, it's Walgreens.
Hi, this is Walgreens. We have details about a prescription that's ready for Diana Sharps.
Okay. So, my prescription's ready. Good. I'll pick it up tonight.
Good.
Yeah, I'll pick it up tonight. Newsflash, by the way, folks. I am officially out of pork chops.
No.
Yes.
Disaster!
It is.
Well, I'm not going to say pig because I'm almost out of eggs and bacon, which is also a disaster.
Yes, same here. Eggs and bacon, but pork chops for me are like a must have. You know, it's just...
That's a full-blown catastrophe.
It is. It really is. Eggs, yeah, you know, I can live without that.
I can't.
So, bacon, yeah. I can live
I can't live without that either.
Yeah, I can live without that too. How we doing water-wise? Is it looking, boy, it looks a little feeble up there. Are we pumping? Something doesn't look right. Maybe we need to add another pump down below. Maybe we don't have enough pumps down here. I don't know. Because those are full. But those are full. Maybe they just haven't completed their task yet. We'll let those two...
I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't look like they're really expanding like they should be. Well, the pumps aren't running, so... My pumps aren't running. Why are my pumps not running? Did you connect them?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see the yellow light is on. Why are those are not full though? How did you connect that one? I don't know. Oh, on this side. Okay. And you have all your pumps are connected. I don't understand what's going on here. Because that vertical below my first pump should be plumb full. So,
Oh.
and so should this one here, but this one's not full either. Which is, oh. So maybe there is a problem with that pipe, or that line, or something. Let's see. That shows it full. And that shows it full. Well, poop. I don't know. Yeah, these are not neither one of these. Well, that one's full. Okay, why is this one not full? It's like one of the pumps ain't working or something. Let me go check. Oh, it's pumping away. Check these pumps. Yeah, they're pumping. I don't want to have a power problem, you know, right off the bat. Start adding. Well, we'll let that cycle for a little bit, and then we're going to go up top and add some reservoirs. All this to add more power, folks. That's what the name of this game is. Frustration City. I don't understand that. Okay. And this should have been straight piece. Ah, doesn't matter. Okay, so let's So we want to add 2 small water thingies.
Right.
Fluid buffers. Okay. And they each take 1. What if we put some, oh, you know what? Let's let me try something here. I wonder if this will work. Probably, that might help.
Maybe.
Okay, come on, next to it. There we go. Put this one over here. Fluid buffers. We want them up there. Okay, you mean I can't set that up there? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, there it goes.
It's just trying to be a silly head.
Yep. Oh, it only wants to sit in one specific spot. Well, that frickin' blows. Okay, so that isn't going to work. Not the way I was hoping. Shoot. How can I do this to make this work? It only... Ah, crap. I've never used these frame things really because they seem to me like they're just totally schmizzled or whatever. I don't know how to get them to work. Okay, so they I guess I can't put anything on them, so that didn't work. Well, oh, you know what I didn't try? I didn't.
What?
You know what's going to happen though? The foundation's going to sit, yeah, on. Oh, it doesn't even sit on top of it. Oh, that's great. So you can't even put a foundation on them. I can on that one, but not that one. Okay. Now I'm really confused. Fuck. What is so difficult about these? Folks, I don't get it. Screw it. I ain't gonna use them. I don't know what the problem is. Oh, power connectors are in the way. Oh, okay. So that's why I couldn't do what I wanted to do. All right. Oh, there you go. That's a bit better pricing.
But pricing.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
Is that
saying.
oh,
So depending on which
is,
model Rock Island you got, because they had a model that came with a better trigger and better sights, and so really all you need to do is put a new bushing on the damn thing, fit it properly, and I wound up having to replace the extractor on mine because there's just no amount of shimming or fixing or futzing was going to make it work, type of thing. So, okay, so the problem I'm having here is the electrical connectors are interfering, I think. Screw it. Okay.
Glad you found one, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah, and it comes with an extra mag anyway, don't they? It comes with 2 megs, I thought.
Last thing I bought from Rock Island came with 2 mags.
Yeah.
But, they're pretty good that way.
Yeah. I thought so.
Mine came with 2 mags, a cleaning kit,
Yep.
and of course the adjusting tool for the sight.
Yeah. I thought they were a hell of a deal, to be honest. I thought, ooh, that's going to be too close. Okay, that's not going to work. So that's too close. Okay. How far out do these things have to be? Maybe there? Okay. I don't think they'd have to be that far out. Put it there. Try that. See if that works. Welcome back, Doug. Okay, we'll see if that works now. This way we'll find out if our pumps are working right too, so, because something's not right. I can test the flow rate. Okay, something is not working. What is not working? Fuck. Pumps are not pumping. We lost our water for some reason. We have no water up here. Oh, you know what?
That's pretty well.
Those are marked. Those are the higher value pumps. We don't want to use those. We're just going to use the standard Mark 1 belts. Oh, look at that. It's got water coming up here anyway. Oh, maybe this is going to work with just the one pump down below. What's our flow rate? Not much. Uh-oh. No flow rate. Okay. Ooh. Well, now I really am confused. Okay, what happened here? We have water coming up, but nothing going through the holes in the wall. Oh, shit. Okay. Why is this not working? So this is
I don't know the answer.
I don't either. So this is part of the problem with don't put any pumps in there. Not yet. I'm trying to figure. We're not getting any flow through, and I'm wondering if the fittings that you put in is glitched. The pipe fittings through the wall pipe fittings.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they're glitched because I'm showing no water whatsoever in the pipe on this side of the wall, but on the other side of the wall. Trying to see if I can read the pipe. This should say it's full. And it just, yeah, okay, so the fittings through the wall are not working for some reason. Okay. Oh, does that mean I gotta delete the pipes? Oh, poop. Oh, no, let's do this. Let's see if this fixes it. If we take that out, and the wall fitting, let's see if that fixes it. Nope. Shit. Okay, we got a snafu here. There's no doubt about it. I don't know what it is.
I don't know either, Di. I'm very befuddled.
Whoa, I almost fell through the hole in the floor here. Okay, that seems to be working. Okay, it's a snafu with the pipe in its entirety. Great! You can't have pressure on one side and no pressure on the other, is my point. So, great. Just fucking great. Ugh, okay. Take all those out. Take that out. I don't know why that's just doing that. Shit. I gotta do this all over again. Poop. Ah, this sucks.
How far down do you have to go, though?
All the way down to the ground again and redo all the pipes.
Yep.
So.
Poop.
Yeah, exactly. So. I think it glitched the pipe fitting through the wall thing. This is the problem with multiplayer. Is it does this? We've had it do it to conveyors, and I went to do it to the pipes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So I'll see if I can get this to work. But her electric connections, see, that's what screws with me, because the electrical connections worked just fine. So why wouldn't the pipes work, right? I mean, wouldn't that make sense?
Well, yeah, it would make sense, but it's never going to work that way. You know that.
Right.
But I am trying my very best to do it as precisely as possible.
No, I understand that. It's not you.
No, but that's what pisses me off.
Right.
When things doesn't do what they're supposed to be doing.
So, yeah, it's irritating as fuck is what it boils down to.
Just the game. And this is one of the pitfalls of early access.
Well, true.
Pardon me.
I will not deny
Get
that.
it out.
Okay.
Oh, we got water, Di. We got water.
Aha! Okay, so we do have water. Excellent. Okay. But this one's not pumping now. Why is this one not pumping? Oh, they both stopped. So both of those thingies up there are full already? The fluid buffers, I mean?
No, but we got water coming in.
Then why are the fluid buffer, the pump's not running? I don't understand. But now all the pipes are full too, so like they should be.
Mm-hmm.
So
They are.
All right, I'm
Are
coming.
the machines up top running?
Well, there's nothing up top yet running. Those are just fluid buffers. It's like an accumulator, just holds a reservoir of water. So
Okay.
is what they do. So
But there's nothing coming through. What on the pipeline from the working section to the other section, to the fluid buffers.
There's nothing going through into the fluid buffers. Shit.
Not much. There's a
But-
tiny bit of water coming in, so maybe we might have to add pumps to this side instead.
Is it possible that it's actually accounting for that massive vertical that you would need more pump?
The pumps have a rise. Let me see here. Note has in output direction. Head lift does not stack, so space between pumps is recommended. Right. 20 meters upwards. And each one of the floors is 8 meters high, I believe. Or 4 meters high?
Right.
4 meters high, right? So, these big floors that I put in over here, I believe that's...
Well, if that's the case, you're going up 40 meters and you've got a pump that pushes 20.
Yep. So, is that right? Is that what those are? They're 8
Yeah,
meter,
but-
8 meter by 4 meters, so they're 8 meter on a side and 4 meter high. So,
Yeah, and you're 10 courses up.
right. So I need to put a pump, what, every so many floors. I don't know how many floors. I can't figure it out. I'm too stupid. See, actually, that's under logic. I need pumps. Okay, we'll add some. See, this is what's confusing because see, if you look at where that water thingy is right there, it says it's full. So why would it not go the extra few feet? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not making any sense. Okay, that's pumping up. All right. I don't know. This is what's, I think, confuses everybody because it doesn't really seem to work like it should, at least in my opinion.
Do you want me to connect them?
Yeah, can you connect the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now let's take a look.
So it would be every 5 floors you would need a.
And there's your water.
Do we
We've
have?
got water now.
We do. Okay, so it is working. All right. Damn, what a pain in the ass.
I know. But we figured it out, Di, and it's,
Right.
getting
So,
up here.
all right. So the next thing to do. Okay, back up the escalator. I wish we had an escalator. So, like I said, we might
Or an
be,
Escalade.
or an escalator. Yes. And we might be putting in hypertubes.
Hypertubes would be handy, but don't they use power?
Yes, they do. So,
Yes, they do.
so do all the pumps and everything else. So yeah, hypertubes are not necessarily the be all. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
not high up on the list.
you
Even
gotta
though they're
spend
fun.
power to spend power to make power, but
right,
you can't let it become a diminishing return.
right. So okay, so because these,
Hey, Mark! Not my nephew.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's been a slight interruption in the stream somewhere because
Maybe.
my count right now shows just 2
Watching.
viewers.
Yep, same here. Let me hit refresh and see if that changes things. Nope, still says 2.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
YouTube might have lost a hub.
Could be. I don't see any chat either. Any new chat?
Chat's been dead for how long
A
now?
bit.
Almost half an hour.
I don't know what's going on.
So 24 minutes so far. Chat's been dead.
Yeah, that's
I
send a message, Rob, and let's see if it goes through.
well, if I'm still watching your video, and I am,
Yeah,
clearly the hub on between you and me is not the
yeah, but
issue.
it doesn't mean chat's working.
That's true.
That was my only point. Okay, so we got our coal coming up, and we're gonna run this down here. So, Helena's came through just fine.
Helena's came through.
You okay?
Yep.
And although mine was delayed between send and receive, mine came through.
Okay.
It would not be a complete surprise to me if YouTube lost a hub in the Midwest somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. It wouldn't be a shocker. Let's put it that way.
And
So-
aren't both Doug and Mark up in that region?
They are in the Midwest. Mark is in Chicago, and Doug is in Minneapolis. Or actually, he's in Minnesota. I don't know if he's in Minneapolis. Exactly.
No, I hope he's not in Minneapolis. They took one hell of a beating last year.
Yeah. So, let's see here.
So yeah,
Yeah, they could have lost the hub. Maybe we just lost.
if they lost the Midwestern hub, it's going to be as long as it takes them to reboot, or unfuckulate itself.
Right.
Sorry to use technical terms like that. I know Helena is not familiar with American computerese.
Rob,
It's like our
that you
it's
are
like
on the
our-
other side of the screen, my friend. Otherwise, I would have to fucking gip slap you. I know my brain gets a tiny bit squirrely at times, but
Not that squirrely, huh? Oh, can't afford it.
hell no.
I'm out of reinforced plate.
I got reinforced.
Okay. I will
Of course, she's got reinforced plate.
Of course. She's a very good mule. So, there you go.
Anytime you're out of something, she has
Yeah.
it in her pocket.
Yeah. So, we need
Try to perceive what we might need.
Right.
Is that a bad thing?
No. It's a very good thing.
And
No,
I
it's
hate
never
to
a
be
bad
the...
I know it's break time.
Thank you.
I actually have to step away for a second myself because I was asked to do my army logistics on the leftover soup to see if it's enough for the whole family.
Aha!
So my wife doesn't have to cook again tonight.
Gotcha.
Right.
I'll be back in a minute.
Yep. All right.
Well, it's a very
and
important
so,
task.
so will I. So, we want to elevate the water, and then we're going to snake it through between these two here. So
Right.
you can use because one's going to go to the pipes. Actually, we could run them side by side, I guess. I screwed something up here because I'm not in the center of the thingy like I wanted to be, but who cares, right? So if we take, if we do, so we should be able to do this, I would think. We'll just go over one to there and put one like right there. And we need these over here to be in line with those, so put that one there, that one there. Yeah, okay. And that'll elevate our water. And if we do, let's see. I don't know. Do that and that. I don't know. I'll let you figure it out. So we just need to come around down to these pipes, and then we have to run some T pipes and blah 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 blah, and some more blah blah, and then we'll have power with a bit more blah blah. So, all right, I'm gonna go take a quick break, folks. Lena, you too, if you need it.
Not yet.
All right, and I'm gonna grab some
I'm
cookies.
only gonna run when my blood is like, hey, we gotta go.
Yeah, and I'll grab some cookies on the way back for everybody.
Yes, please.
Okay, and I'll see y'all shortly.
Doing that.
We are having leftovers tonight, yeah.
My leftovers is not a bad thing. I had leftovers too today.
Well, my wife was gonna cook, and the dish she wanted to cook would have required her to come home from picking up my grandson at school, and instead of taking a nap, go straight to cook.
Right?
So she didn't want to do that. She wants
No.
to take a nap, and I don't blame her. I mean,
I don't blame her either.
she takes care of me. She's helping take care of my son-in-law because he's still recovering, and my grandkids are basically her wards because my daughter works. So guess what?
Well, you all do the very best that you guys can do. And that means everybody do their very best they can. And sometimes that means one person might have to take on things a bit more than others at a certain point of time. It happens.
Yeah. I mean, when I was on active duty, I never missed a day of work, and I came home and I did things around the house to keep things going. And she had things that she had to get worked through, and now
I don't doubt that.
Now she's taking care of us. Yeah. Things ebb and flow.
Welcome back, Doc. Welcome
back, Doug.
Phew! So now we have 3 people.
Did YouTube drop you? Oh, you had to do a quick run. Okay.
How's the puppy?
Knowing most puppies, probably mischievous.
They should be, right? And shock and horror, yesterday I was at a birthday party at my neighbor's house. So I actually had to be social.
No.
Shock and horror.
Yeah. You mean social with real people and everything?
Yes.
I don't know if I could handle that.
And a doggo.
Well, doggos are easy to be social with.
Yes.
I get along with a lot more dogs than I do with people.
Well, dogs are easy. They just want some loving and belly scratches and getting taken out for walkies. And it's all good.
Take good care of your dogs, they'll take good care of you.
Yep.
Now, granted, their idea of taking good care of you is barking at every sound that sounds like it could be a threat. You get used to it after a while. I've had dogs my whole life. Very used to getting the dogs to quiet down after they think they hear a flea fart. Welcome back, Di. I know you're back because I saw you wiggle.
I did. I am back. I wiggled. As my mouse
Hey,
is
Dalton.
sitting in the arm of the chair, so.
Dalton!
Well, that's fair enough, Dalton.
Well, Doug
But you
is back and...
tolerate us.
Oh, well,
Mostly.
I feel graced by his greatness. So. Okay, so now...
No? Are you happy with my piping?
You didn't have to go double stack.
No, but I wanted that nice curvy thingy.
Oh, well, you got the nice curvy thingy. So, there you go. How
She
come
does have the nice curvy thingy, but
Yeah.
she usually doesn't show that on stream.
This is true.
No.
So, we now have to hook all of this together. So...
She was, Dalton. She's back now, of course.
I am. I'm always on break. I thought you knew that. So we need some of these guys. Oops. So we...
Not to pat myself on the shoulder, but I think my piping looked okay.
It's fine. It works. That's what counts. You know, that's the important shit. It's got to work. Hopefully my coal plant will work too. You know, I'm sitting here shooting my mouth off like I know what the hell I'm doing, and I have no clue. So,
You made the other thingy work.
what other thingy?
The
That
one
one.
that we're standing on.
Oh,
You know, the thing that does the thing?
the thing?
The thing that does the thingy magic.
Yeah. I knew it was a thingamabob. Maybe a doohickey.
The,
From
the
time
thing
to
that
time.
does stuff.
Yeah, I have no idea what you guys are referring to. I know nothing.
The thing that makes other things go.
Oh, makes things go, does it?
And I may or may not have been watching more Star Trek.
Yep. I know the episode you're referring to where they kidnap
Yeah.
Geordie LaForge and make him go
Yep.
fast. He
You'll
makes...
make it go.
Yes. Can't
That, I don't know why, but I like that episode very much.
Yep. What are, not Breen. What are they? The... Oh, God.
Yeah, but you know,
Right.
This is why aliens can't just give us deep space travel.
Right.
Because
We would fuck it up.
We would be the aliens kidnapping the engineers saying, "You'll make it go."
Right. Makes sense to me. Oh, she's connecting pipes already.
am I not supposed to? I can step down.
No, no, no. That's exactly what
No,
needs
no.
to happen.
Connect to your heart's content.
Yes, by all means, connect away.
But I want to make things go.
Yes, things must go.
Even though I'm not an engineer.
Yeah, it just has to work, you know? That goes to there. And we need another standoff like right here someplace. Did I put that on the middle? I did not put that on the middle. Okay. I guess we'll just put it like right there.
I woke up at stupid early last night, at 1:30,
Why?
because I woke up and couldn't go back to sleep, so I put on Halloween. I
Yes,
can hear
now
you.
we can.
Okay, okay. Yeah, my computer did it that thing again, so and I don't know what it's doing.
Well, right now you've got some buffering in YouTube. I told the viewers that you had a bump.
Yeah,
back.
apparently I took a hit. I don't know what it is that's doing it though. That's what's driving me crazy. And that's a short drive, by the way, folks. Just letting you know. So, all right. Anyway,
By this point, you should be getting frequent flyer model.
You would think so. You would think so. But no, they're not going to do that, you know.
So yeah, at 1:30 in the morning, I woke up, couldn't sleep, so I put on Halloween. And after I watched Donald Pleasance kill Michael Myers, and then Michael got away, still couldn't sleep, so I started a James Bond marathon.
Oh.
But the old ones first, and then
Of course,
the
the
new
old
ones?
ones.
Okay.
Started with Dr. No, where you're supposed to start.
Yes, of course.
And for some reason, Hulu has all of the Bond films. But if you go to their James Bond section, you can only watch 3 Connery films and then like 2 Roger Moore films
What?
and then a bunch of the new ones. That you can't directly select the other films. But if you search for them through Roku,
Shenanigans.
Yeah?
Yes.
there's a it's called James Bond Home on Roku, and it'll connect you to the films on Hulu, but you have to keep going back to it to advance to the next film.
Wow. How does that make sense?
I got that in the wrong spot.
There's not a lot of things that make sense in tech companies anymore.
Nope.
But I definitely figured out that that on the old Bond films they had that when you were watching the credits they had that position called continuity girl.
Okay.
She was not earning her keep during Dr. No.
Ah.
And
Okay.
then again, in Goldfinger, she stopped earning her keep because without having had any experience yet, Bond was shooting at something. And they made a big deal in Dr. No about taking the Beretta away from him and giving him the Walther. And the first time we really see him shooting out in the field,
Yeah?
he's got a P-38 in his hand. I'm like, where the hell did he get that? and then he does it again in Goldfinger.
Yeah, try to figure that one out, right?
That's Continuity Girl's day off, I
Yep.
guess.
Details.
And you know it was a film from the late 50s or early 60s because they had a person titled Continuity Girl.
Or the lack thereof, right? Ah.
Nowadays, if you called somebody the Continuity Girl, you'd get sued for sexism.
But it doesn't sound like the greatest title to be given.
Well, you have to understand it was probably somebody's niece that needed a job, so...
Probably.
Well, in movie production, you actually need somebody doing continuity. What they're doing is they're keeping track of all of the props, all of the costumes that are used in each and every scene. So if the scenes have to be reshot, they can put the stuff backward the way it was.
Yes, so it's easy to find for the next time you need that prop.
Exactly.
I get that.
But actually, they are not in charge of taking care of the props outside of the scene. They just have to record what props and costumes and what setting is used for each scene. So basically, they can sit there and just watch the actors doing their thing while writing notes. Okay, he's wearing the gray suit with the white kerchief in the pocket. He's wearing the black knit tie. He's carrying the rifle that's been taken apart, and you write all that stuff down. Then if you have to reshoot part of that scene or the whole thing,
Yeah?
they take her notes and reconstruct the scene from that, because the director's got to look at it and he's got to say, I think he was wearing the gray suit, maybe the red tie, and Sean Connery don't remember. He's got to remember what his lines are and try and look good with a toupee on.
Right. Well, that'll be interesting if that works.
Well, hopefully it does. It's interesting though.
I decided
For
to be
a
creative.
Yeah, but
second, I thought you were
creativeness
putting
is.
a circular slide on that thing.
No, I wish. You know I would use that thing.
I do. I know for sure you would.
Yep. I would.
Every
do.
time Di was looking for you, we'd just have to go to the circular slide.
Yep. She'd be over there. That's what's cool about the hypertubes, that you can do cool shit with it. So.
Yes. Almost as good as a roller coaster. Almost.
Almost, yes. Okay, so now I gotta hook up the water pipe. Get down here, hook up the water pipe. Okay, what are you doing, weirdness? What the heck?
Being a snake. I've been watching the old Nokia game.
Oh, it's one past. Okay. It's hard to do it in the dark.
Did you turn off your flashlight?
No, it's
No.
on, but it's just it's dark.
It is really dark, yeah.
There we go. Okay, you can hook up those water pipes. If you so desire.
Oh, come back, Doug.
Is he back again?
Yep. He had to bound off and pull some batteries.
Oh. Okay.
I figured out what I'm going to do with Wednesdays on my streams.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm going to continue Andromeda for the rest of the month.
Yeah.
But being I'm already doing it on Monday, I'm going to drop Andromeda on Wednesday. And when Spooktober ends, I'm going to move Chernobylite into its spot. Because I don't think I'm going to be done with that by the end of the month.
Right.
Seems to be a lot more complex than I originally thought it was.
It does seem so. It's on sale on Steam too, by the way, for those who are interested. For $23.
Oh yeah, I definitely recommend it. 100%. That is an awesome game. A lot more nuanced than I thought it was going to be.
Yep, did this wrong. Shit. So have to be one belt's going in.
Good day.
I hope they have a good day.
Yeah, my daughter's off to work.
Ah,
Got to bring home them Benjamins.
yep. Tell her
Yes.
I appreciate it because I need somebody to support me. So.
She certainly pays her taxes.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Pay taxes all my frickin' life.
Oh, tell
Well,
me
we all
about it.
do.
Well, in your case, you pay an absurd amount of taxes, but you get an absurd amount of services for it.
Yes.
Here in the States, they increase taxes to pay for services that we never get, and the money disappears.
Right.
Yeah, that's not okay.
And technically,
Oh,
And I say technically very, very
technically?
forcefully,
Yes.
income tax is illegal in the United States.
Right.
Congress gave themselves the authority to tax the income of the citizenry. And the Constitution specifically says that they cannot tax non-proportionally. So basically, if you charge me 10% of my income, everybody has to be charged 10%
10%
of
of their income. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Amazing, huh?
Unfortunately, Congress gave themselves the authority to make a progressive tax system.
Right.
Okay. What on earth does that mean?
A progressive tax system means the more you make, the more you pay. In our country, we have 6 tax brackets, starting at 10% and ending at 35%.
Okay, so some are almost paying the same rate that Danish people are. For
Right.
lowest income people.
This is why
Right.
the top 1% of the tax income comes from, what is it, 20% of the... Or wait a minute.
The top 20% of American wage earners pay 80% of
Right.
the
Thank you.
government revenue in taxes.
Yes. It's a shit ton of money is what it boils down to. And,
Right.
you know, so if you make any kind of anything over, they've changed it again. I don't know what it is now. It used to be 32,000. If you made under 32,000, you did not pay income tax, federal income tax, but you paid state tax.
Well, it's bizarre. You've got a personal exemption,
Right.
which is a certain dollar amount based on whether you're single, married, or head of household. You take that away from your taxable income for the year, and if you have a number greater than 0, then you're in a tax bracket that gets taxed. But the personal exemption for most married couples that have children exceeds the amount of taxes or the amount of taxable income that they earn. And of course, there's a lot more than just your personal exemption
Right.
that you can take out. It's not just one exemption. You can remove other taxes from your income to account for taxable income. So if you pay New York State income tax and New York State property tax, you can write part of that off the federal income tax.
Yep.
So it's a very convoluted system. It's why we have paid tax preparers instead of everybody being able to just send a postcard in saying, here's how much I made, here's how much I owe you.
Right. It's a scam. Okay, it's this one here.
I sure sounded something.
And like I said, it's only technically illegal because the 16th Amendment to the Constitution specifically goes against the wording of Section 1, Article 9. But there's other amendments to the Constitution that change things inside the Constitution, and we accept them as normal. So maybe they are. Maybe they're supposed to be accepted. But personally, I think income tax. Well, prior to income tax in this country, the federal government exercised fewer financial responsibilities. That's one thing that is 100% we need to do more of. They used excise taxes and tariffs and land taxes to pay for the rest of government services. But one of the problems is the government sold all the land. All the land they could afford to sell. So now, there's no land sales that they can even think about doing without seriously cutting into what we consider protected land.
Right.
The federal government no longer does property tax. The states almost exclusively collect that. I think there's some rare exceptions, like if you're a business in what was once a Federal Reserve, you now get some amount of tax based on that, but it's not really a property tax in what Americans consider property tax, where the property is assessed and you're given a tax bill based on that assessment. And of course, anytime the assessor comes and says your property got worth more, you can always challenge them.
Yep.
And with the federal system, they basically say, okay, you're in this property tax bracket because you're using land that we somehow still control. I still don't understand it because, like I said, the federal government is not set up to collect property tax. But yeah, they have a flat rate, so there's no assessment necessary. You what you paid last year, it's what you'll pay next year. It's what you're going to pay 10 years from now. But
It's
a lot of
all
people
a
don't.
scam.
A lot of people don't understand the U.S. tax system, and they think that people don't pay taxes
Right.
when it's not really true. They think that rich people know tax loopholes, so they don't have to pay income tax. And yeah, some of them do. So, I mean, you got people like Warren Buffett, who instead of taking a paycheck, gets dividends from his company. He pays at a flat rate
Yep.
based on the capital gains tax. So his tax rate ends up being percentage-wise less than the hourly employees who work for him. But he doesn't pay less than them. He pays substantially more than them because of how much he gets
Right.
from, yeah. And then the other thing that I dislike about Warren Buffett, which I didn't know back in the day, but I've since learned, every year he files his taxes and immediately challenges them.
Hmm.
And because of the way our challenge system works, until his challenge can be evaluated by an agent and then brought to the lawyers, and then the lawyers bring it to court, he doesn't have to pay. So that money sits in his bank account,
Collecting
earning him interest.
Yep.
And on average, it takes 10 years to go through the process. He does this every year
How's that okay?
because it's the way the system is designed, and he's not breaking the law.
Right. And this is the problem with a lot of people don't understand. Buffett did not write the tax law. He just utilizes them to the best of his ability.
He would be irresponsible to the people who invested in his company
Right, if
not to do so.
Okay, so we
I get
just
that, but
I have it up on screen. We finally flipped, barely. Our
I
max
see that.
consumption is 26, and we are now producing 2,700. So it wasn't as much gain as I had hoped. But if we add 8 more, then we can, over here, doing the same thing. We can add another 8. Eventually, we don't have to do it right now. I just wanted to get the power set up so that when we build out, and we're going to add to do the crystal oscillators, plus bring another train online, which will flip those numbers again. At least we have a good starting point. So,
Yes.
Right.
so one of the things that I wanted to check out was since we got this, I didn't think we'd get this done actually in the. So I must be getting better at building coal power plants. Let's put it that way. So,
Well, I see that from my perspective, you flip through the menus a lot quicker than you used to.
that's true.
You know where you're going.
Yes.
Plus, you got a helping hand. Thank you.
Yes, a very big helping hand. So the crystal oscillators are going to need reinforced steel plate
Okay.
and cable. So, and crystal, of course. So we now have to open up the steel production here at Oasis to be able to make the reinforced steel plate. Right?
Right.
Right. So before we even start making oscillators, we need reinforced steel plate. And we have, that's why we needed a little extra power. We have this section over here. I'm sorry, what?
I was just going to answer Doug.
Oh,
Sorry.
No.
I thought you paused for breath, and I thought that you would finish the thought.
never gonna happen. That's
That's
just
the
being
best time
silly.
of day here, too, Doug. Shoe removal time.
Yep.
And I'm proud to say I haven't been wearing shoes all day.
I wear sandals and then trip a lot, so I'm good to go. So over here is our iron node, and the other one is a copper node, or is there? Yeah, it's a copper node, and then I believe I can't remember. Is this a pure node? It must be. It's got a Mark II belt on it. So.
Are you looking at sheds? Are you replacing the one that's in the yard, or are you adding to your storage?
Tough Shed. They only try. They cost a bundle, but they are truly the best shed out there.
Those are the ones made from plastic, right?
No, no, no. These are made to order to fit your needs. They have certain floor plans, if you want to call them that, or you can have one custom. Mine was a modified version of theirs.
Okay.
So, because I had in my zoning, I could only get 144 square feet, so I had a double decker built. So,
Well, Doug, at least you have a good idea of what the footprint has to be for your replacement then.
Mm-hmm.
yep,
Because when you're thinking of adding storage, you look at your free space and you're like, how much of this can I take and not feel like I'm hemming myself in?
right.
You've already got a big block in the form of a shed that you're replacing, so you know what footprint works for that area.
So we have to convert the iron to.
Yeah, we need smelters.
We need smelters, so we got 240. So we need and smelters do. I don't know. I have to put one down. We need a bunch of them. I know that. So let's see. I think we're just gonna damn autosaves. Stick one right here for now. So if we can figure that for an iron ingot, we got 240 coming out, and it takes 30 in. So
It takes 30 ore in
yes.
and
Yes.
pumps out 240 ingots.
No.
No.
Our miner is producing 240 iron ore.
Okay.
Okay, so how many smelters do I need to smelt all 240 ore?
8.
8.
8. There we go. So, and then
I just had to check my math.
yep. So we just have to put 8 out here and then conveyor the crap out of it. So it's just a lot. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot.
Yeah, Doug, growing up, I had a old tin shed in the yard, and when it's one of those things that they last for a while, and they're good, and they're cheap, and they're easy to put up, and then when they go, they go. There's no, maybe next year I need to replace that. It gives you the first hint it needs to be replaced about 6 minutes before it collapses.
Oh, I'm out of rod. Can you add? I think I need 2 more smelters put there.
Yes. I was just counting
Yep.
to make sure, so didn't put down more than we needed.
Right.
I'll tell you, I looked at some sheds when I was living in Texas,
I should have left a gap between these two.
because I like looking at the stuff that they put on the marketplace,
Well,
right?
What if we just
I'm going to move this one over. I had a little extra space here, so I'm going
Yeah.
to move it over. Well, that as tight as that one can go. These, I think they're all. Oh, I guess not. Let's see. We put 4 there, but how about if we move this last one over to the end over there? We'll do it that way.
put it over there?
I'll take this one out, and yeah, we'll just add one over on this end over here, or 2. Put 2. Yeah, put 2. Okay. And we're kind of going to use a distributed. Yeah, that's good. So then what we want to do, I think, is put a splitter, put 3 splitters, one in front of each one of these, but not the end one, on both ends.
Okay.
So we want them 1 click away or out, or however you put it. I don't know. We want to keep the belt short. Oops. Gosh. We want push it in 1. Push it in a click. Oh, too much. 1 back 1. There you go. That's good. Right there. And okay, and then yeah. So 6 will have splitters, and the end ones will not.
Is that the property line side, Doug?
Yeah.
There may be a certain distance from your property line you're not allowed to build at.
Right. You got to be careful about that kind of crap. That's what I was going to say. That's how they nailed me. They literally came out, and I actually forced the issue and made them come out and put stakes in the ground. Because my fence, they kept measuring off my fence, not off my property line. My fence, back in the day, had an 18-inch offset required by code. Well, they removed that, so fences now have to be on the property line. Well, they kept saying I didn't have room for what I needed, so I made them come out and basically do a partial survey on my yard to prove me wrong. So, but they were just assholes about it, so
Right.
they can go fuck themselves. So check with your zoning laws. I'm not kidding. The first thing they want to do is screw you, is what it boils down to.
And they don't care how much it costs you.
Nope, not at all. Not one frickin' iota.
They will come out when you're done building
Yeah,
and say, you're 1 inch too close to the property line, you have to tear this down.
yep.
And they're not going to sit there and let you say, well, I can hire somebody to come move it to the proper spot. They're going to issue a teardown order.
Yeah. They're real dicks about this kind of stuff, and I learned the hard way. Don't even argue with them. Just have all your ducks in a row before you do it, and you'll be much happier.
Yeah, I'll always check zoning now that you're a homeowner. It comes into play. You don't want a building inspector to come out and gig you over an inch
Yep. And that's
because you're spending two, three, $4,000 on a shed.
yeah.
That's an expensive inch,
Yep. And that's exactly what they'll do. Yep,
and that's not counting the fine.
right. Oh, that is right.
But yeah, I was looking at sheds before I left Texas. Because we have the marketplace down there, so there's always advertising for new sheds. And with the weather, you go probably 5 years is the lifetime of a good shed because of the hurricanes and the constant humidity and all that, right?
Right.
And some of them, you put insulation in it, and I'd live in it.
Oh yeah, that's what
And-
mine was like. It was gorgeous. I mean, had a loft in it and everything, windows. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I looked at one literally it was a shed, right?
Yeah.
That had it was rectangular, had a porch on one end, and on the porch end there was an angled wall. So it was like half the width of the porch was regular flat wall with a window, and then from that point it angled to the side wall, and that's where the front door to the shed was.
All right.
If you opened that up, there was actually a little kitchenette on the other side of that window, in that angled part. And then there was something listed as a utility closet right next to the kitchenette, which basically put it on the wet
And
wall.
not place it nicely enough?
No, they were facing the wrong way. That's all. The input was facing the wrong. Not that they were placed wrong. It's just I need the input to be like that, so we can do this cascade thing
The
like that. There we go. Now you can hook them back up, and we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Well, that's good, Doug. Just make sure that you know that you're doing it right, because all it takes is somebody having a bad day at the trust to not cross-check your work to
Right.
still end up with the same situation. But yeah, I'm glad that you've got somebody to double-check your requirements.
Oh, and I got my conveyor the wrong way. Put this one in wrong.
But yeah, the utility closet in that shed was clearly intended to be set up as a
Nice.
bathroom. And
Okay.
I'm like, okay, so they're basically building a small house for a couple of $1,000s because they're using, construction grade lumber, no facing lumber. And they're putting it wherever you want it, and they're designing it so you can put your plumbing in, and they didn't do anything wrong by building a house
Right.
that they're not, because you have to have a license to build a structure that people live in. But if you build a shed and somebody converts it to a living space, well, that's a different story.
Right. Okay, so we got a Mark. Let's see, it has to be. That's a Mark II belt. That's a Mark II belt. Mark III. Okay.
That's good to know, Doug.
Mark II, Mark II, Mark III. Okay, those should be Mark IIIs. Okay. So if I got this right,
If is the biggest word in the English language.
ain't that the truth? So, and then we want to. This part, you won't be back here, so it doesn't matter that it's on the ground. So I can put a little walkway over that if I want, and then, but front. And I jammed this as tight together as possible, so I even got one out of the whole row's out. Ha ha! I fucked up. Oh well. That's all right. Doesn't matter. So put our, let's see, so this puts out 30. Oh, we gotta program them. So I think it's
They put
30
out
in
30 each.
Yeah, 30 out. So we're gonna get a lot of iron ingots. And this is gonna have to make, and this is a pure node. That's why it's cranking out so much. So we can now divvy this up any way we want, but we know we need to have reinforced plate, which requires, oh, you know what? We can't do it this way. I just remember, because we got to make steel yet. Oh. Oh, screwed up. I screwed up, girl. So, oh, I forgot about that, because steel gets constructed at a different rate than steel or iron plate does. Nuts! I've been trying to rush this, and I'm going, I forgot about something. So, poop. All right. So to do,
We take half for the steel and the other half for the reinforced plating.
well, it's 45. I happen to know it's 45 iron and 45 coal, so that's 90. Which would make. I'm sorry. So if we did 45, because we need iron pipe and steel beam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and what do we need for? Oh, what's it for iron plate? We need, or reinforced plate is screws and
Screws and iron plates.
iron plate to make reinforced plate, because we have, I think, shit, I can't remember. Okay. So to make screws, so we need, let's see here. So we're going to need a bunch of constructors to make screws, which we can make right off of ingots. I don't know what the, we have a what's that called? Not a mod.
We have an alternate.
Recipe. Yes.
Yes.
So.
I just put out a constructor to take a look. See.
Oh, did you? Okay, let me come and see. So we have an alternate.
I haven't tasted nicely. I just want to see at the recipe. At the recipes.
Yes. So someplace in here should be screws. Here we go. Alternate screws. So here you need rod, and here you just need ingots.
Yep.
And it's
right
gonna
from ingots to screws.
right, and it's gonna make what is it? 20 screws? 50 screws? What the hell? I can't read these numbers. 50 screws. So, but
the numbers are tiny.
Yeah, it only takes in 12.5 normally. So if we double that input to 25, we're still going to have 5 extra ingots left over, but that would give us 100 screws per machine, blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying?
I think so.
So we could run, I don't know how we would handle the over, well, yeah, we have smart splitters though too. Shit, that's right. So if we took 2 machines and had it cranking out turbo boosted the output. What?
I need to stretch my legs a bit.
Okay.
Go stretch them. Go stretch them.
Yep. So
Take a walk, sir.
yes. So what I'm saying is, if we do that, and then go in here and take the alternate recipe, and then double the speed of this sucker. Oh no, I think we only need one. Wait a minute. Is that right? Nope, one more. Yeah, so we need to double the speed. And now it's going to use, it'll be 25 ingots. Okay, so that'll give us 100 screws out. So if we connect the line, what we'll do is, so we need, oh, wait a minute, how many ingots do I need? Yeah, 30 ingots. So we don't, actually I can turn this down. We need 25 ingots to go from here to here. So if I turn this down to produce only 25 ingots, in other words, declock it. There we go. And that will produce 100 screws. And then if we, when we come out of there, and then we need a machine that'll produce iron plate. You still got, oh, you took down your test thingy over there. How many?
Yeah,
How many ingots do we need for? Well, here I was trying to figure out how many
I
screw
can make
machines.
another one.
Okay, yeah, yeah, just leave it over there for right now, I guess. So then we want to do iron plate, and I think, yeah, iron
And plate.
is 30 ingots in, and we get 20 out.
Yes.
Okay. So we need a constructor or assembler put down so we know how many to make the plate. Or no, what is it called? Yeah, reinforced plate. So then we need alternative. We have stitched iron plate, which we could make because that uses copper wire, and we have copper right below us. Or the standard formula. How many does that make? That would make 3. No, wait a minute. How does wait a minute? What is that? Let's just do it this way. 5.25. That's a weird number too.
I know. Which is so super duper annoying.
Yeah. Or we can use.
How are
this.
you supposed to get your math nice
Right.
and tidy with those numbers?
Right. So. Yeah, see, and it needs 60 screws and 30 plates to make. That's what I'm saying. See, none of this ever fucking works. They do this intentionally to fuck with your brain. And they've done a fine job, let me tell you. Because you
But
need.
they do a very nice job to give you a headache.
Yeah,
That's
because
for
we
sure.
need 60 iron plate, but we're only gonna get 30, so we have to put 2 of these together. So we could actually declock the screw machines also. Oh boy, this is a lot of calculating in my head. So we need 60. So we need 2 of these producing.
True.
Oh, we need 3 producing plate. We need 60 iron plate. So we need 3 of these. Unless we do stitch plate. What do you... Let's see, what was the stitch plate one again? Let me see. Stitch plate...
Copper wire and iron plating.
Yes, but my question is what was the production? That was 5. I don't remember what the iron...
5.
Right. And it requires 18?
5.625.
Yeah, 18.75 plates. Yeah, that's going to work out just fine, ain't it? Shit. Alright. 6 of 1, how to test. Either way, we either need 60 iron plate. I'm sorry, 30 iron plate. Oh, wrong one again. Shit. $30 iron plate and 60 screws, or 18.5 plates and a bunch of copper wire. Shit. We could try both. Why don't we do one machine making we only have 30 plates, but we need, yeah, so to get 30 plates, but we're only getting 20 out. That's why I was going to make 2 of these machines. So, fuck. No matter what we do, it's kind of a smooth. Well, what do you think, Helena? How do you want to do this? Either way we do it, it's going to be a kind of a snafu here. And I didn't put these on center, so all these machines now have to be staggered or... so this isn't really going to work. This was not a good idea. I forgot about how screwed it up when you're trying to make iron reinforced plate. So...
Reinforced plating. Oh,
yeah,
it
it's...
gets convoluted. It does.
Yep, I forgot about that. Um,
Because we do have copper wire down here with a full box.
right, so we could do the stitched iron plate. We just got to produce the iron plate right now. And we're going to get 30 ingots out. Going into a constructor would give us 20 iron plate. Which would be, yeah, let's use the stitched iron plate. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
So...
You want all of the machines hooked up?
now we're just going to do... This is going to get really confusing here because I forgot you can't... The way I have them staggered, I'm going to have to stagger all these to make this work. So it's just going to be a pain in the ass. So that one's going to make iron plate. I want that to go to there. Okay, so this one's going to make iron plate. And we're going to get 20 iron plate out, which is 2 more, well, 1 1/4 more than we need for the stitched iron plate. So, let's, right? And then we have the screws being made here, but we have too many screws. So let's get those 2 up and running.
Okay.
I think. Yes?
Sure.
And then we have copper down below.
Oh, yeah.
So right now that would give us... I think we should do 1 more making iron plate just so that we have iron plate here. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. I'm not sure this is the smartest idea I've ever done. This. I was trying to consolidate some space and it's not working. As you can see. It might work, I don't know. So this one's going to make just plain iron plate for inventory purposes. Okay, so we have our screws coming out, we have iron plate coming out in 2 places. So we want to make stitched iron plate. So let's see, our copper is over here somewhere. Where is our copper? Right here. Beep. This is copper wire. You're making copper wire. Copper wire comes out over here. Wait a minute. One of these should be cable, shouldn't it? Yes. Okay, that one's good. This is the cable.
Yep.
So we don't want to mess with that because we need that for the other part that we need. So this is the ingots, or not ingots, copper. And how much copper did we need for the stitched iron plate?
Gotta take a look-see at the machine.
Okay. So I didn't think you'd remember either. Hey, Denise, hello.
Hey, Denise.
No. I stream until 4 o'clock Chicago time. So you're in Minneapolis, so there's a... or not Chicago time. Did I say Phoenix time? So You're in Minneapolis or Minnesota somewhere, so there's an hour time difference. Wasn't it like
So
65 copper or something?
37.5.
Oh, great. So I've got 60 available. Okay, so we can do one machine for sure. Okay, fuck.
And most of another.
And most of another. Or we can do two at half. Well, no, I can't because I only have one machine producing iron plate. So, how am I going to do that? It's just going to be an overflow scenario, I guess.
And hello, Denise.
Yeah, no, I've been streaming to the 4 o'clock Arizona time for, what, 3 years now, I think?
Maybe you just quit work early today, Denise. Did
Yeah,
you think about that?
I think that was it. She's gotten home early because, she doesn't know what to do with herself and found me streaming. So, therefore, it must be me. It's gotta be me. Well, we're gonna have one seriously screwed up design here, folks.
If you can't screw up your own design, what can you screw up?
This is true.
Thanks.
That odd time of year where it's cool outside, but with the window closed, it's hot in the room.
Oh, see, now that didn't
Right.
work. Why does that not work? You would think it would connect right up to that conveyor and thingy, but it does not. Now I gotta try to guess this one. Let's try there. That looks too low to me. Yep, too low. So you ask, see, now all that copper that was on that elevator is in my inventory. So that's what happened. So if I pull up my inventory, well, you probably already had some in there. There's copper right there, but yeah. So, all right, try it again. See what happens. There we go. That worked. Okay, I got 60 wire coming up there.
Crap.
And then I got more copper down here so I can make more of whatever we need. But right now we're making copper, wire, and cable. So, and then we have two more spots open. So. Yeah. So, anyway. Welcome back, Mark. I know, I missed my yard work. That's why I gotten fat. Okay, Russ, more smack talk. So you want me to do a UWF Army base, huh? Alright.
Apparently so.
I guess. I don't know. It's all too confusing for me. So... Alright. Well, this is weird.
Huh.
Okay. The reason why we put the second line is we didn't want to merge them together. we didn't want all the iron merged together because of the we only need 18 plates and we're getting 20, so it was going to be a dedicated line basically. It'll back up eventually, but yeah, so there you go. So we just take this off. We don't need that. Oop, there we go. And then we stick an elevator. Let's see, do we want to put that? Oh, I would put, this is for the stitched iron plate, right? This,
Yes.
okay. Well, we could fill this out a little bit. Well, I guess we could just leave it there too. That doesn't really matter, I guess. Other than it's going to interfere with anything we have coming off of this one here, but I guess it's not going to, no, not really. Put a storage box out here somewhere. Up to you. I'm any way you like it.
Try to keep it somewhat out of the way.
Yeah, see? Boop. Boop, 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 beep, beep. That goes there. And it'll just eventually fill up that bin with iron plate, and then we stick another bin out here for this other iron plate. So, and then we'll have extra iron plate. Methinks.
Well, we hope.
We always hope. Yeah. We put that one there. And that way we have... If we need it, we have more iron plate. But right now we'll just do that. Stick it in a box. And then go from there. Well, it's a little late in the season for your grass to grow. It does grow all winter. You do need to fertilize for winter.
Yeah.
There, Doug.
You need to fertilize it, but you're not going to see a lot of growth in the winter because it usually grows on the root side.
Yes, it does. You want to promote healthy root growth. And don't forget to put down an insecticide so that in the spring it kills the grubs. So, a pesticide, I mean, not an insecticide. Pesticide.
Yeah, Japanese beetles will play havoc with a lawn.
Do they? Well, grubs are even worse. I think grubs are the worst, to be honest. So... Well, that's because you go on Facebook, Mark. You know, if you didn't go on Facebook, you wouldn't be in Facebook jail. That's what I'm running with.
This is true. Although I use Facebook to talk to my sister, so I kind of have to use it, being we're so far physically apart.
Yeah, well, that's true. I've, you know.
And,
But I don't talk to my family, so it's not a problem.
But I'm going on...
You do talk to your family, even though, as any family, they are 9.
I'm going on 20 months of my 2-week suspension of going live.
Yeah, Mark's got it. He's in Chicago, so he knows all about what's going to eat your yard. Trust me, they're going to eat your yard. Yeah, that's what they do. Old varmints. So we have this last one open. We could do more screws, I suppose. Probably going to need it, or maybe some rod. I don't know. So, oh, we're making plate. We're making reinforced plate. Ooh, no, not yet.
Ed, I just turned it on, guys, so no, of course not yet.
Well, I'm excited. Exactly. See, Doug's got the right idea. Never use Facebook. You never have a problem with them. They've got their wish. They don't hear a peep from me anymore. So, they didn't like when I put the Star Spangled Banner up there from the Marine Corps. So,
They didn't. The reason I'm banned from going live,
yeah.
I posted an image of the leader of the bad guys from World War II
Yes.
with a list of all of his policies that were actual Hillary Clinton
Policies.
policies that the
Yes.
Democrats were trying to push through,
And they still are.
and they still are.
Yes.
But I mean, literally, one for one.
Yeah, I know. I've
policies.
seen it. I saw your
And-
thing, and I've seen that. Somebody else did. I think it was Glenn Beck.
Yeah.
Put out this list of. He didn't tell you who they were, and then he did the same thing. Here's hum and hums, and then here's Hillary Clinton's, and they are verbatim.
Mhm.
So use newer words. But there's no difference, and it's like, crap. Hey, did I take a break at 3 o'clock? I think I missed it.
No,
Shit.
I know you did not.
It explains
so
why my
you
leg.
gotta go.
Explains why my leg fell asleep.
You gotta go.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I just looked up. I was busy. All right.
Well, you wanna have the iron rod being made too on the last one?
That's what I'm wondering. Should we, just for grins, have iron rod made? Because then we're gonna have to do the thing to make steel too. So, yeah, let's make iron rod with that one. Just because I like iron rod, and you need it for all kinds of stuff. So, I'll be back.
Yeah, Mark, it's easy to get banned on Facebook, but for doing nothing wrong. Their latest shtick is everything I post that has anything political in it gets fact checked, and I get a notice saying that people who routinely post things that are deemed to be false will have their reach reduced and may face stricter sanctions.
It sounds more like Facebook wants us all to just be quiet and
Mm-hmm. It's exactly what they want. They want us to
no
shut up.
talking in class.
They want us to shut up unless we're repeating what they've already said.
That's not gonna work for most people.
Well, strangely enough, and here in America, we're
Right.
kind of persnickety about our freedoms. And for far too long, our freedom of speech has been subjugated to, well, that's a private business. You can't uh, sue them for violating your freedom of speech because they're not the government. And my position is the government's job is not to just not trample our rights. It's to ensure our rights. Facebook, Twitter, Google, YouTube, they made themselves the digital public square where everybody can come to say what they want to say. Guess what? If I walk into the public square here in Las Vegas and say anything I want, nobody can arrest me, nobody can force me to leave. And as long as I don't allow other citizens to push me out, I can stay there talking. That's what the public square is, where you have to hear things that you might not like.
Exactly, and as long as you're not being an a-hole and talk nice and...
Well, in point in fact, it doesn't matter if you are being an a-hole.
No, but, be calmly and that kind of dealio.
And the fact that they're abusing people who are relatively polite is indicative of just how far off it is. Yeah, what we need to do is make it a very clear thing. Section 230 protects the phone company so that if Mark and I plan a crime over the phone company doesn't get charged as a co-conspirator. So that if Mark posts something on Facebook that could amount to slander for Denise, she can't sue Facebook for posting it. That's what Section 230 protection is. But it's got a caveat in that they're awarded that protection because they are not publishers. They are not publishing the information. As soon as they start editing other people's posts, they change from simply being the billboard that I bought to the person who wrote it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you listen to Tom McDonald, you got a pretty good idea where the country needs to go.
Better. Okay.
Okay,
King and rolling. Hey, Ty, welcome back.
thank you.
How are your legs?
I probably should have walked a bit more. So, but they'll do.
Why didn't you?
Well, because I feel it necessary for me to, be here and So something's amiss here. Yes. You have to put two constructors down to use the 30 ingots.
You know what made me feel bad, Denise? Stewie was saying the other day that he was grateful that the restrictions in his area were being lifted. And that's great. You know, I'm glad that they're getting lifted for him. Can he not see what's happening in the next province over? Or the province north of him, or whichever direction it is? They're literally building camps that aren't expected to be finished before 2024.
Don't put that up yet there. Well, you got to put a splitter in first. So we need a splitter here.
Oh yeah, Denise, you're dead right. Canada is a step behind Australia. Instead of camps, they're putting you in quarantine hotels. But you're not allowed to tell your family where you're being put in the hotel. You're not told the name of the hotel until you're leaving it. And by the way, you have to pay for it.
Right. No. That's what screwed up. Okay. Come on, go in there. Oh, wrong one. Wrong way. Son of a bitch, did it again. I keep putting him down wrong. I don't understand what's going on. Input.
Oh, Mark, you know me. I talk about who I want to.
Try that again. There we go. Okay, now you can hook up that other one. Jeez. I wouldn't think it was that hard.
Look, I like the guy, but I feel too many people have already stuck their heads in the sand. And it's going to be a painful wake up.
Oh yeah. There we go. Now we've got iron rod being made correctly. Well done. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm going to take all these smelters down because I don't know if we're going to wind up using any of them for iron. Probably not. Or not for iron, but for something. For making steel.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Oh, missed a few. Oh, you got them. Good. Okay. So, so our line is going to be split. Yes. Okay. So that.
I hear you there, Mark. It's.
Yeah, we can get rid of that splitter too. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Let's get rid of. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And we'll get rid of this front piece here. I don't think we need that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So then we can run the iron wherever we need to when we start doing steel manufacturing. Because instead of using smelters, we got to use foundries because we have to add coal and
iron ore.
Iron ore together. So I'm thinking that we might move the production out this way more for the steel production. So if we add more floors out here, if that would clear that, I don't know.
Oh, Mark, let's face it, years ago they went into that handbasket willingly when they sold back their guns.
Basket.
I must be talking about Australia.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, they got what they elected, so, I don't have a lot of sympathy for them, to be honest. So,
Much like our elections, it only takes 0.1% to be on the wrong side.
and have a rigged election. So, oops, did I say that out loud? There goes another stream down the tubes. Oh well. But, yeah, I'm
Well,
predicting
you didn't
that.
say the F word, so you're probably safe.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm still pretty sure that some words aren't automatic termination. Well, I don't see buffering, so
Yeah, good
that
point.
word's
Okay.
probably safe.
Maybe.
Because it does have other purposes. The F word
Right.
simply doesn't.
So, anyway, I'm predicting, and actually I'm going to leave a message for Dan Bongino to see if he'll answer a question. The only way that the Dems can retain power after the 2022 midterms is if Biden declares martial law.
He better make sure he's got the entire military behind him if he tries that shit.
Yeah, I know, but that's the only way that they're going to be able to retain. Because if there's an election, they're going to lose. So,
Yeah.
and I mean if. So, because even no matter how much they rig it, I don't believe they can. I don't believe they can win. I honestly don't. I don't see how. So,
With the way things are going and the absolute insanity of the sheer denial from the current administration,
yes,
there's no way that they move forward with a win.
right.
Yes, Doug, fluffy.
Thinking
Yes,
football, but okay.
right. Close
Voter
to.
fluffy.
Yep. So, all right, Lena. Here is the dilemma.
Okay.
Okay, so well, we haven't done the processing down there. Okay, so you can see our train is way up there. The midsection is where I was thinking we should build for the crystal, and then
Yes.
this level that we're at now is where we're going to do
Steel.
steel production. And that'll leave all that open down there without any encumbrances, which will be good.
Yep.
At least that's what I'm thinking here. What are you thinking?
Sounds good to me.
Or do we want to extend this over? Well, we're going to extend it over anyway. Actually, we're going to go up, and then we have to come down from the train track, I guess. You tell me. What do you think? What are you thinking here?
Well, if we keep this for the steel thing, right?
Yep.
And as you said, the section underneath the train line for the crystal thingy.
Yeah, the second floor there above the coal for
Yes.
the crystal, and then because then we can move the iron plating and stuff that we need over, and up without too much. I don't think it'd be too much trouble. I could be wrong.
Oh, we're gonna figure it out. You know that.
Mark, years ago I would agree with you, but in the last 4 years we've seen cops enforcing warrants they knew were illegal, cops enforcing mandates that were patently illegal, cops defending rioters and jailing innocent people.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that going on.
I'm sorry. There's not a lot of faith in the fact that these people used to be able to be counted on to hold the line.
Exactly. So, and it concerns me, so, and that's what I'm talking about. So, and maybe I'm wrong. I will readily admit that I could conceivably be wrong here. As hard as it may seem, folks, yes, I could be wrong. But I don't think so. I think, like I said, I think Biden will declare martial law or something to that effect. make sure that they remain in power. He will do something. Let's put it that. How's that sound? He will do something to make sure that they maintain control. Because he's created, think about it, he's created enough problems for the country as a whole to make it happen. I mean, you think about it. He made us dependent on foreign oil and gas again. He's basically crushed our economy beyond recognition. We have open borders. They're not even open. They are non-existent.
No, they exist. They
Appar-
keep Cubans and Northern Europeans and South Americans that are strong conservatives out.
Good point. That's a very good point.
What? Am I not supposed to come and visit? What?
No. You can visit because you would have a visa that said you could come in on such and such a day, and you would be leaving on such and such a day.
Right.
But if you were one of the people who the Democrats thought were going to vote for them, you could just walk across the border and
Right.
they're not going to kick you out.
No.
But because you are a Northern European and you tend to believe that, country still means something, national borders still exist,
Yes, and you would be respectful of that. So
you would immediately be put in front of a judge and deported if you just walked across the border.
Right.
See, now, I would never just walk across a border without my passport and a visa and what else I might need.
Right, because you respect national borders. You understand international law,
Right.
but the point is, if you were coming here just to take advantage of our economy to get yourself ahead, and you were willing to come in here illegally, you would be the kind of person they want here.
Right.
Now, if I wanted to do something as selfish as that, from my point of view, right? I would have stayed in Norway because their economy is way better than my country's economy,
Ah.
right?
Yep.
But I would never. Even though I appreciate the Norwegian people and their country very much. They helped me so much. I would never want to take advantage of their system like that. No. Well, that would be me trying to cross the border to Germany without my passport or without my social ID number.
Right, but don't you see the point here? The Cubans lived under communism their entire lives. When they come here as refugees, they recognize that our Democrat Party is basically pushing communism. They won't vote for that. So when they show up as refugees, they're immediately told they don't qualify for asylum and are sent back.
No, I don't
And at
have
this
any
point,
paint gun on.
if you think about it, at this point, Christian Canadians would qualify as refugees
Good point.
because they're being
Pagan Vikings.
they're being jailed. Pastors are being jailed. Churches are being shuttered.
They're being burned.
Are they going back to the old school church ways?
They have decided that if you hold church services in certain parts of Canada, you are spreading COVID. Even if nobody in the room has COVID, you are spreading COVID by having the service.
Yep.
They actually tried to arrest a pastor who was having a service in a parking lot, and everybody was in their own cars.
I don't have my paint gun. Let's mark this.
So,
I
Yeah.
think we might need to add some more pressure on the water.
at some point, we moved into Bizarro World.
Okay. Well, it says the water's full.
Yes, but if we take a look-see at our Jennies, right? They fluctuate.
You're only half full.
Oh, I think I see what you're talking about. Oh,
More pumps?
it doesn't seem to be that way.
Because I saw them flash between green, yellow, and red. And that is not okay. That is not how they're supposed to look.
Now, so I'm trying to think. So we may not. Let's see. It needs 45. Let's just say 50. So that's 200. Let's see.
Denise, that's not the reason they'll give them,
We need more water
But-
pumps.
but that's the reason they do it.
Right? So I'm not wrong.
I don't know if we need more pumps. If we don't have enough water to feed this many machines, I don't think. You could add pumps. Well, I don't think we need more pumps. I think we need more water. I don't think we have enough water flow. Did I forget to boost the output of the other pump? I don't know. Let me go see.
Yeah, maybe your master pump is low.
Yeah. Ooh, bad jump. Oh, it didn't kill me.
Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah, that's what they tell me.
Unless it leaves you crumpled in a gutter waiting to die.
Right.
It can do that too.
So
Yeah,
we're
no.
so let's see, 90 would be 180. Oh, we do not have enough water. Because 45 times 4 is 180.
180.
Is 180, and these only put out 300. So we need another water pump, and I do need to higher output lines. Oh shoot. Okay, so we need to add. Let's see. Okay. So.
And you don't have all of them turbocharged either. You've got 2 turbocharged and one with 1 shot here.
Okay, no. Yes, 2 are supercharged. Well, they're all charged, but there's 2. These 2 N units should be maxed out at 300.
They are maxed out.
Okay, so
The other 2 are not. They only have 1 shot in them.
right, but that's supplying water to a different set of Jennies. So I screwed up. So if we add one more, let's see. So these have to be. Yeah, we're screwing up the coal powers there. Because it'd be, it'd be 360 and I only have 300. So we need to add one more. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to be spending a little bit of time fixing this.
Small water extractor.
We need one more water extractor. It doesn't even have to be supercharged. But we're going to supercharge it. And then, so these two pipes have to be charged, overcharged up to this point. So, I didn't make my count right. That's all. So, I miscounted. Miscalculated? Miscalculated, I think would be more appropriate.
It was a whoopsie.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it's a good thing that we catched it.
Yeah, it is. And then we're going to have to add, because I think by default they only produce 120 water without a shard. Oh, you already added another one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we have to do is, we have to add, let's see, I don't think there's any, let's see, how could we do that? We need to add, I don't know, let's see, can we add it, just stick a T on the end of this? I'd probably not. Nope. It has to go in the pipe. And
Denise, it's all Di's build. Di's and Helena's build. Nothing
Well, I
is
was
here when they
thinking
get here.
actually, thinking of
what?
adding AC to the water lights that needed it.
Well, yeah, but we have to add like 60 water to each pipe. So the problem is that so if we put two T's like right here,
Right.
one for each pipe, like that.
But they're the top two ones that need them die.
No, it's not the top two ones.
It is.
No, it's not. I'm not on those pipes. I'm on the two bottom pipes. Come down here and look. I'm not using the top two pipes. Or the top two pipes are not what I'm using.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yep. So, okay, does that make you understand now?
But they do have a T section on them here.
I just put those there.
So
And then I think these two pumps have to be upgraded to Mark IIs. Because these will give... we need to pump more water down the pipe is what it... Oh, don't tell me I can't just replace these. Oh! Son of a bitch.
no, you can't upgrade them. You gotta remove them and then put them in again.
Okay.
I know, super duper annoying.
It is. Okay, so... and those pumps are going to have to come out too, probably. Shit. Well, this is a pisser. Wow. You opened another can of worms. So every time you make a change, you open another can of worms. Oops.
Lieutenant? No houses, just a factory. A big old factory.
Yeah. No living spaces.
That's true, but there are mods that can be added to add living spaces. So...
Oh, kinda.
which is really cool. So I think they will, in the final release of the game, they will have that. Just saying.
If the final release of the game is going to be anything to do with some kind of survival situation plus building,
Yeah.
they almost have to. There's so many hazards that, you know, the character would have to have some kind of refuge. All right, not my nephew. You have a good night. Squeeze them kids for me.
All right, Mark, we will see you. So this is a early access game, and so I don't know what the final result is going to be. I've just been enjoying the early access and having a lot of fun with it. So now we might have to stick valves in here to keep this from back pressuring. So okay, I need to see what this is producing first. I think it's 60 or 120. I mean,
Good enough. Put in the chat. I can take it out.
oh no, leave it in. That's fine. So we're gonna get 60 extra per. No, 60. 18, 80 extra. Is that right? No, 90 extra. 90 extra water per thingy. Okay, I think that's going to be enough.
I hope so.
So do I.
I just did a calculation. I'm not sure if it's okay.
So the only thing I can think of that we might have to add is valves so that it doesn't backflow into these here. So I think. I think we have to put valves. No, it won't let me put valves in. Oh, there it goes. So, yep, we want it to flow that way. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we set these at, and we want this top one now. There we go. So, oh, come on. Come on, 90. Can I type it in?
That would make
oh
it
yeah,
nice, wouldn't
there
it?
we go. Yep, this one you can type in. I want 90.
Right.
Okay, let me double check the bottom one. And we want, no, that didn't work. It's giving me the pipe. I want, there we go. So we want it to split 90-90, give us 180.
Right.
So, and that should be adding now the water, because these can't backflow. It's going to pump only one way, supposedly. So that should allow these now to have sufficient water going all the way up to the top. Except, let's see. Because it splits off the water, and now, so these should be fine, because each one of these only have to carry 100 and, so this would be 180 water each. So they're well within their realm. So that should be fine. So now they should be cranking water all the way up and all the way in, and all that good stuff. So let's go see if that's true. Probably not, but we will go find out.
Well, the
We'll go
water
look
seems
anyway.
better.
It's going to take a minute for the pumps to all catch up.
Yes, but
Yes.
So far, it's actually already looking better than what it was a
Oh,
minute
good.
ago.
Good,
So
good, good. So, I mean, we can check the. Oh yeah,
two heads died.
they're all putting out smoke. This is a good thing.
We got this.
I think
I
so.
got this, girl.
I'm glad you caught that. I forgot to come back and look at this to see. I made a miscalculation. It happens. What can I tell you?
I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just glad that we managed to figure it out and fix it.
Current amount in buffer is 200 plus, which really isn't enough. Oh, there's 2 buffers, 400. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
It looks like it's filling.
It is.
We want it to hold at somewhere around over 200. So long as this has got 200 in, that's telling me that there's 50. These are maxed out at 50 each. So we've got our consumption and crap pretty much. See, this is full at 50. Okay. It takes 45 water though to run it. So this is why this is like a misnomer. You need 45 cubic meters of water per minute to run this. And that's what screws up with people's head. Well, you just gotta have water. No. So you can't. It's not just having water. You actually gotta have the right amount of water. So, so normally what I would have done, we would have simply added more turbines, cranking out 180 to run the plants. We didn't do that. I decided to up the output of the existing ones. But forgot that I needed 180% of 4. So which means I need how much water? A lot. So that was my screw up. So I forgot.
It had that, but we caught it and we fixed it.
And we fixed it. So this is a good thing. So, well, as usual, we did not get anywhere near as much done as I had hoped. But by the same token, we did get a lot. We did a lot. We did a lot. So, because it's it's 1 step forward, 3 steps back. So, and this is the only second time, by the way, I've used all these fancy pumps and stuff because they didn't have them in Release 3.
No.
This is all Release 4 stuff, so it's all new. And so you have to make these stupid calculations, and so it happens. But it's happy and it's working, and if you notice, just a little that we've added, we've now used up all the extra production that we had, basically. We're at 2712 consumption and 2700 for production. So we're still way down here in what we're actually currently using, our current consumption, but our max is, so this is still good, but as soon as we add something, see it just dropped, there's still a hiccup somewhere. That tells me something is still not working right. Right there.
Yep. But I'm sure you will track it down.
And it's getting worse.
It's probably just a conveyor belt.
It's not a conveyor belt. It's not getting the right amount of water.
Well, I'm looking to see them shut off, and they haven't shut off yet, so... Could be the ones down below. Shouldn't be, but...
Could be, but these are the new ones, so
Yeah.
you'd expect this to be the
problem child? Yeah.
Well, the fault point.
Oh, I just saw one. Fault point right here. Yep, right here. This one's clicking off, on and off.
Oh, yeah, I see it. It keeps clicking the yellow.
Yep. So let's see what...
2 of them are.
That's it. Yep, out of water. So we got a plumbing problem here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the lines.
So I'm not sure So we got the water coming in. Are they on the same bank? That would make a... Yep. Nope, wait a minute. Yep, they're on the same bank. So one side is working fine and one side is not. And that might be because it had... I don't know why that would be, actually. That makes no sense. Unless we got a bad connection someplace. But usually...
next week you can go through and check all the cons.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. And what are you streaming tonight, Rob?
Tonight is Chernobylite.
Ooh, I like Chernobyl.
Survival horror in the shadow of the Chernobyl disaster.
Yeah. So it's not a question that there's not enough water in. Otherwise, this reservoir would be not like that. It is telling me for some reason something is amiss that these are not.
Well, that water keeps dipping below 200. And you said that you needed it at least 200.
Right. So
somewhere there's a constriction.
Yes.
You'll find it. I know you will.
Yes. So Robin's going to be. Don't forget to put your thingy in there, and yeah. So we're.
And I got 3 videos up on my channel if anybody cares.
Our pipe is full of water, literally full. Helena's got videos up, which I have to watch. How's our water doing over here? Ooh. Well, that's down just a wee bit, but the pump is right here. Wow, look at that drop. Holy moly. We do not have enough lift on the water. Somehow. That is a huge drop in flow. Okay, is this doing the same? Let's find out. Not as bad. Okay, so...
not as bad doesn't mean good, though.
Yeah, so we're not getting a consistent flow either, so... So, see, their buffers don't really do anything. It doesn't buffer anything. So...
No, but what if we add a pump on to this line?
Over there, it would not help any. If there's not enough water in the pipe to begin with, the problem is further back. So... I just don't know what it would be off the top of my head. Because the max on this pipe is 300. So here it's maxed out. But maybe the pump is a little bit too low. Maybe we should raise the pumps up higher. I don't know.
I don't know either.
All right.
But I do have to bid y'all adieu.
Yes?
I have stuff to do before I can kick off my stream tonight, so...
And just to let you know, your headphone's been doing good. Or your microphone, I should say, rather. So, yes.
Great.
Yeah,
Great.
you're not cutting out, which is what happened before. You would be, like, drifting in and out, and because it's following you around much better or something.
Yes, it's not full on our line, I think.
Yeah, okay. And I'm just going to end the stream, and you and I can work on it, Helena. Rob's got to go. And I want to thank everybody, and Rob, of course, and Helena for being here. And Helena, would you like to say goodnight to the folks?
Night, everybody, and thank you also very much for being here.
Yeah.
We truly appreciate it.
We do, and we love new people. So we had a few earlier, and yeah. So
It was awesome.
yeah. Always love new people. Anyway,